my arrival in Nigeria, I was standing and was waiting about the carousel just so that I could pick up my luggage, and then I was there for 1 hour and waiting for my luggage. I didn't know that my luggage already arrived, and it was one of the luggage that was moving around on the carousel. So after about 1 hour wait, I looked to my left and my right. Almost everybody had gone. I think there were just about 2 or 3 left. So I beckoned on the woman that was on my side, and I noticed she was really in tears. Madam, what happened? She said, her bag has just been torn and a lot of things stolen. So I said, well, I've also been waiting for my own. She said, you better go and check those, those luggages there. Maybe yours is one of them. And lo and behold, I went around there. Mine was one of them. By the time I got it, everything inside my luggage was gone. All the valuable things there were gone. To cut the long story short, we felt there was need for us to report the case, at least to the airline. It was in the night, about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. We went in to go and see the officer that was in charge. As soon as we got in there, the officer said, "Oh, so sorry, but you will have to go to our head office in somewhere in Victoria Island, to lodge a complaint." Okay. So the next day we went to the Victoria Island and we lodged a complaint, and that was it. And since that day, I'm talking a story of over 10 years ago, I didn't get a call, not even a call from that airline to talk to me about what happened to my luggage. Now, about a month after that trip, I had another opportunity to travel out of the country. This time around it was to US, and it was an official assignment. And I flew on, I will mention the airline this time around. I flew on a BA. I really didn't like BA. I usually go with Virgin Atlantic and things like that. But my protocol officer convinced me and said, "Okay, you will love BA. Why don't you go on BA?" Anyway, so I went on BA to US. And of course, when I returned from US to Nigeria, we had to do, of course, there'll be like a connecting flight, from Heathrow. So we got into London Heathrow, and then because it was through Heathrow that we went, and then so they changed since it was BA, they changed the aircraft this time around to a bigger one. I mean, clearly because there were more Nigerians, or more people that were planning to come to Nigeria, and then we boarded. Not quite 10 minutes into the flight, in the air, the aircraft started malfunctioning. The air conditioning compartment were not functioning very well. I was on what you call business economy. The whole of that business economy, all the way to economy side, the ACs were not working well. It was hot. And then I was watching. And then from that moment till we got to Nigeria. From that moment till we got to, I'm just trying to paraphrase. From that moment till we got to Nigeria, I could remember very well how many times the pilot, broke into conversation and had to apologize and say, "We're really very sorry about this." He was giving us almost every 30 minutes. There's always a kind of update. "So sorry, this is what we're doing now, this is what we're doing." While we were on that journey, I also remember an incident. So they came, the crew apparently couldn't resolve it. They couldn't manage the crisis or what was going on about it. They couldn't fix it. So they come up and said, "We're so sorry, but for all the inconvenience, we're declaring, free lunch, free whatever it is you want, you can get." So trust Nigerians, you need to hear how everybody were jubilating, But something struck me. The experience I had just about a month before, and this experience, somehow I started comparing them. I was trying to see how this matter will be managed. again, to cut the story short, we landed in Nigeria on BA. Before we landed, the pilot announced and said that for the inconvenient, they will be giving a voucher of £50 to everyone that flew on that aircraft. I thought it was a joke. I mean, it was my first time with BA, but for what I knew or know of the British man, a British man would never even play with his 1 penny, talking of £1. So I felt that must be a joke of the year. So we left. I got back to my office. I think it was just about a week after. Our officer, our guys in our mail room came up and said, "Oh, you have a parcel." So I said, "Parcel? Yeah." So they bought this parcel wrapped. I opened it and boom, I bought the document out. It was the £50 voucher from BA. So what's the tenor of this story? An experience with one airline was terrible. No apology. An experience with another one, even though it was a bad experience, but it was very well managed. So managed that even if we have suffered anything in that aircraft, you probably, for the sake of how they manage it, will have forgiven them. So that was how this journey started. So I started thinking, my mind, this is what we go through in this country. But are we different from other nations? So God put in my heart the idea of ConsumerHalla. That's why the Halla came with consumer. And we started that journey about 10 years ago. We started by creating a platform called ConsumerHalla, where consumers, so I discovered that Nigerian consumers don't have a voice. So things happen, and that's it. We live with everything. So we've started the journey from creating the platform. We have an app, we even have a magazine, and we thought we could move it from that to the next stage, which is the television. So the TV today, has come. So I would say precept by precept, line upon line, we have been able to build on our aspiration, to finally bring to birth this unique and exciting platform, So it's a digital telecast, and our goal is to further connect consumers in Nigeria to brands with insightful news, development within the fast-paced world of consumers. The world of consumers is growing at a very fast pace, So we want to inform Nigerians. We want to get them educated about their rights, So our role is that we're going to educate consumers in Nigeria, all right? So by bringing them specialized and what you call analytical, research-based content generation that will inform, educate, sensitize the audience, So that's ConsumerHallaTV. So I call it an offshoot of our ConsumerHalla brand. ConsumerHalla brand actually was the first we call it the first complaint or consumer complaint resolution portal. When we started it about 10 years ago, or about 7 years ago, it became the first complaint resolution portal. We created it so that Nigerians can actually lodge complaint on that portal. We spent a lot of resources to build a very robust platform where today, if you have any complaint, about any brand, any leading brands in Nigeria, and you go on that platform, you can actually click, just a click, you can find the brand, you can actually lodge your complaint, and once you submit it, that complaint will be routed to that organization, and within 72 hours, we will obtain feedback for you. We build it in such a way that we have connection to almost all the organizations, and it's been working. We've resolved several complaints for people without having to charge them any penny, because the idea is not to charge. So what we have done with ConsumerHallaTV is to take it to the next level. So we hope to change the narrative. We want to give the right direction. Nigeria has the largest consumer market in the world, with a population of over 220 million people. Why should we be the one that is suffering the most? Everywhere you turn to, it's as though Nigerian consumers don't have a voice. You're traveling, you buy a ticket. For whatever reason, an airline will wake up middle of the night, delay the flight for whatever reason, and then you'll be waiting at the airport for hours. You'll be there for 2 hours, 3 hours, no any explanation. Then while you're there, they can even wake up and say, oh, flight has been cancelled. So everybody carry their luggage and go home. Nothing happened. Of course, things are changing. We must commend government because government is beginning to wake up, but there's still a lot to be done. And we believe that we can help to make, bring about those right changes. So we offer deliberately, part of what we do is that we also offer advocacy. All right. We're not just an advocacy organization, but we offer advocacy. We have a legal team. We have lawyers that are registered on our platform. All right. That can also take up cases. Okay. So, and we've taken up many cases like that, and won those cases. So ConsumerHalla is a platform to help consumers to, we're not fighting brands, but rather we say we're bringing about an amicable, resolution of conflict, such that it will be beneficial to the consumers and also be beneficial to the brand. I remember the word of Jeff Bezos. Bezos is the founder of Amazon. He said that the most important single thing, all right, for an organization is to focus obsessively, use the word obsessively, on the customer. We often say that customers is a king. They should sit at the top of the ladder. In our environment, customers are the ladder. A brand wakes up today, decide what product to produce. They wake up today, decide how much the consumer should pay. They wake up to decide everything for consumers. So consumers are just at the receiving end, and yet they are milking the consumers. There's no price regulation in this country, none. People just wake up and fix prices. Look at the power. Government wakes up, we change policy, we wake up and we get people to pay more. We think it's time for consumers to begin to speak out. In speaking out, in engaging, we can get the brand to begin to do what is right. And of course, I know that the consumers themselves need to be educated. So our role, our vision also is to ensure that we educate consumers, we bring awareness. A lot of Nigerian consumers don't even know about their rights. You buy a product from a supermarket. I've had this experience. You buy a product from a supermarket, all right? For whatever reason, you take that product back to your house, and maybe something went wrong somewhere. By the time you take that product back to the shop where you bought it from, and you say, Oga, this thing, you know what's going to tell you? Oga, na me make am. Na me make am now. That's why I buy am. Meaning that there's nothing I can do to the product. So you lose the product, then you lose your money, because the money is not refunded. The product you can't use. Only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria. Let me give you another experience I had. In the course of this, because I went around, in doing this. I was in US, I was in UK, I was in South Africa, I was in Germany just because of this, to just study the environment. You know, I was in a friend's house in UK, in London, you know, and then what happened? We were going to go out, and he was going to dress up. So he said, oh, to me, I was seated in his sitting room. So he said, oh, wait a minute, I picked up an iron, that's the pressing iron, 2 days ago or so from a store. You know, oh, let me try this, let me just try and use that to iron my shirt and we can go out. So I was seated, the TV was on, I was watching. While I watched him, he brought out the pressing board, you know, spread it out, brought the iron out in my presence, plugged in the iron, and then as soon as he switched on the power button, we just had a spark. Boom! Ooh. The guy was raged. Then he goes, what just happened? So he said, no, these guys are in trouble, they're in soup. I was thinking, what are you going to do? You know, I was trying to compare that experience to what would have happened in Nigeria. In my presence there, he opened the pack, there was a card inside it. Inside that card was a call, number to call. And he called the shop or wherever he got the thing from. I was hearing the conversation that was going on. And all he said to them on the phone was, look at, you know, by the time he even called, you know, clearly because they already, through the call, they could trace where he was calling from and who was calling. He said, yeah, I picked up this number, I picked up this iron yesterday, and guess what? I just plugged it to power, and then this thing just, you know, stopped, didn't work. At the other hand, I could hear the voice, oh, we're so sorry. We're sorry about that. And they said, this is your address, yeah. Don't worry, we'll get you a replacement. All right. So my friend ended the call and dropped the. So I said, so what's going to happen? He said, don't worry yourself now. Shebi, we're here. They will bring a replacement. I said, they will bring a replacement. He said, yes. I said, they won't even try to check whether it was your fault, because it could have been your fault. Maybe you didn't do something well about the first. No, it can't be his fault now. Shebi, it's a brand new item that he bought. While we were still talking, in fact, I'm not even sure it was up to 30 minutes or so, we had a knock on the door. He himself said he must be the dispatch person. By the time he opened the door, it was a dispatch man that was on the other side. And then the dispatch man was at the door. Just watch this. Was at the door. I was seated in the sitting room. The guy was at the door to meet with the dispatch guy. The dispatch man that brought the replacement iron, you know, I heard him say, we're so sorry. So I was so shocked. I mean, a dispatch man, this guy is a dispatch, so also apologize. I was so touched by that. Even a dispatch man was so trained, you know, to tell the guy, we are so sorry. And guess what? He brought the replacement iron. By the time my guy opened the iron, it was a bigger size iron. So they replaced with a bigger size iron. The guy never asked for the one that went bad. He didn't say, okay, where is the other one that we gave to you, so that he could take it back. No, he just bought a new one and gave it back. So I asked my friend, I said, can you interpret this to me? He said, here in London, if they didn't do this, they know the next thing I would do. So I'm just going to grab a lawyer, and I'm going to tell them they've destroyed something in my house. By the time I'm done, they will pay through their nose. Because the consumers are conscious of their rights. In Nigerian consumers, even those who are aware, won't even take the battle up. Everybody just go, what can we do now? Today they wake up and ban this. What can we do now? So we're going to change the narrative. We have to stand up. So the vision of ConsumerHallaTV is really to create an engagement platform that constantly mirrors the minds of consumers and provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria. Thus, we believe, you know, will form part of that our overall vision, you know, of creating a more caring world of consumers where businesses thrive. Please. So I think that we'll make our impact. We ask you to join us on this journey. ConsumerHallaTV will drive engagement. It will also be there to help to promote brands that are doing what is right. So we're not out to criticize any brand, rather we are out to complement what the brands are doing, because there is no organization that or a business that was set up to fail. Nobody set up a business to fail. So there are just gaps that needs to be fixed. So together we can fix things, and together we believe that we will create the right story for consumers in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Hello consumers, you have the right to be heard, absolutely. So join us on the conversation, share your brand experience, where you tell us all your experiences about brand on the outer world via our YouTube channel every Wednesday from the hour of 4:20 to 5:20. You can watch us via our YouTube channel, ConsumerHallaTV, and subscription is free. Follow us on all our social media platforms, ConsumerHallaTV. Share your brand experience. It's about storytelling. It's about experiences.
Hello consumers, you're welcome to another exciting episode of Consumer Voice on ConsumerHallaTV. I am Matilda Omenai. As you already know, Consumer Voice is a show where we'll be visiting different places in Lagos to check out people's preferences, hear what the consumers have to say about different leading brands that they make use of.
Hello, it's your boy here, Iremofe Koforola, and you know what? They call me the AWUF General Overseer. Every day is a blessing and it is meant to be enjoyed maximally with AWUF packages that put a smile on our faces. And guess what? That is why this show AWUF is for you. You can get to know about trending market slashes, promos, offers, and juicy deals that put a smile on your faces, and you can always enjoy them maximally. And you know one thing that is so interesting about this show? It is a blend of English and Pidgin. As I dey run you English, now I go dey marry am with Pidgin, make am spicy. So catch me every time on the show to enjoy more about trendy AWUF packages.
Public service announcement. Hello consumers, I am Kikelomo Ajibola and welcome to the Scam Alert segment on ConsumerHallaTV. Scam Alert educates viewers about various scams affecting consumers. We learn tips on how to identify fraudulent activities and provide advice on protecting our personal information. We aim to raise awareness and empower viewers to avoid falling victim to scams. We cover various topics such as phishing, identity theft, fraudulent investment schemes, and many more. You want to catch up on how these scammers invade our lives? Join us every Tuesday by 12:30 p.m. for Scam Alert on our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Subscription is absolutely free. And in case you're not following us across all our social media platforms, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok at ConsumerHallaTV. Don't say I didn't do anything for you this 2025. Bye.
Welcome to In the Marketplace. We are taking you on a journey behind the scene of Nigeria's most vibrant market. From the sight and sound of the market to the stories of the people who makes it thrive. We will be sharing the untold stories that brings this market to life. Join us as we explore the history, challenges, and triumphs of the market vendors. We will dive into the daily lives of the people who call markets home and uncover the secret that makes this market special. You will get to see the passion, energy, and dedication that goes into making this market success. Tune in to the In the Marketplace on ConsumerHallaTV on Thursday by 11 a.m. to experience the sight and sound. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handle on ConsumerHallaTV. I am Elizabeth Abefe.
Hello fellow consumers, are you looking for a program where we give analysis about brand and a program where we project the voice of the consumer? Join my team and I on Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box by calling on the program to get your issues resolved.
And in case you are wondering where Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box will be showing, please join us on our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Subscription is free by 2 p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. every Mondays and Wednesdays. Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box will be airing and will be here to provide you any information on brands and also issues that you have pending for us to resolve. Also follow us across all our other social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok at ConsumerHallaTV. And that is why at ConsumerHallaTV,
You deserve to be heard. Hi everyone, I am Iri Ayomikunle Eke. Join me live on Perspective every Mondays to Friday from the hour of 9 to 10, where we have meaningful and engaging conversations about all the burning and pressing issues making the round. Issues related to our economy and consumers. It's conversing, it's relatable, it's beyond interview. We have expert analysts who gives updated analysis about all aspects of a conversation. Alright, it's so good to be back again here this Friday afternoon. Thank you so much, Nigerians, for joining us on your favorite tips and tricks show. And on this show, all we do is to give you all the safety measures, of course, to live a very soft life. Thank you for joining us. I'm Iri Ayomikunle. Welcome to Tips and Tricks.
All right, welcome to Tips and Tricks this afternoon on ConsumerHallaTV. And Tips and Tricks is a particular program for you to learn and also to be educated. I'm Kikelomo Ajibola, and just in case you're just joining us for the first time on the conversation, please do not forget to follow us across all our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, ConsumerHalla, our TikTok account at ConsumerHallaTV. Also like, comment, and share.
Okay, so today we'll be talking about apply challenge bills and report any issues that you have, talking about electric stuff in Nigeria lawfully. And Nigeria, the electricity consumers often face a lot of challenges with estimated bills and meter applications, a whole lot. So today we'll guide you step by step on how to apply for a meter, reject a lot of excess bills and report to FDC or get electric lawfully based on NEC rules and the official complaint procedures. Very, very important. We are doing this based on NEC rules.
And it's actually very, very important that these steps are something that you can also go online and also further broaden your knowledge about it. But the first one is applying for a connection or a prepaid meter. If you want a prepaid meter under the Meter Asset Provider MAP scheme, here is what to do. Visit the Ikeja Electric or EKEDC portal and click apply for prepaid meter or MAP registration. Complete your KYC registration and give consent for MAP. You'll be assigned to a MAP vendor and always pay only through approved channels and collect your receipt. If you are unmetered, NERC mandates that your bills must follow the estimated billing methodology. You also have the right to a functional meter.
Okay, that's very, very interesting. And I see the site you're bringing things from Kike, because a lot of people, we still have them that are still using light in an illegal way.
Yes.
So it's very, very important that you do the things how it's meant to be
done.
So yeah, it's meant to be done. And away from that, how to challenge excess estimated bills is very, very important. Sometimes electricity bills can be unreasonably high, and you even question that, what did I use? How many stuff did I have at home? So this is very, very important. So you have to complain to the DISCO first. Yeah, we write a formal letter to the customer complaint unit, the CCU of the EKEDC or Ikeja Electric, and that includes the account number and copies of bills and a clear explanation of why the bill is wrong. You have to do that. and submit at the nearest business unit their bill dispute resolution panel meet monthly. You can do that. And as well, you should submit at the head office of the EKEDC of your business unit and get the letter signed and stamped as proof. Is very, very important. Then this go has 15 working days to respond. So after that 15 working days, okay, let me rest my case right now.
You can also escalate to NERC if there are no responses after 15 days. So go to nerc.gov.ng and fill out the online complaint form. Attach your bill and the letter submitted to DISCO. You can also email complaints at nerc.gov.ng with your document. NERC can order a review and refund. The consumers may have received funds refund actually ranging from 48,000 naira to 250,000 naira after NERC has actually intervened. So it's very, very important to know that. And also use other redress channels. You don't only have to stop there, which you can also go further by complaining to LASCOPA, Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency, for additional justice. Ikeja Electric whistleblowing, express yourself at ikejaelectric.com, report unethical practices, and also their customer care at ikejaelectric.com. And also you can also call their number 0201 7000250, 0201 7000250. So those are the numbers that you should actually reach out to.
Okay, we'll still give you the tips and tricks on how to do it if you are getting excess bills a whole lot of times. We see people complain about this a lot, and of course it's something sensitive to have on the table, and that is why we're giving you all those tips and tricks. So another tip is to try to avoid being overcharged. Tips to avoid being overcharged. Never pay cash to field staff. Always use approved payment channels. Most of the time, most people, the electricity workers are on the streets. Don't pay to them.
Don't pay to them.
Yeah, don't pay to them. It's not for any other thing, but for safety measures. It's very, very important. Then check your bill monthly via the Ikeja Electric portal and compare with the NERC estimated billing cap if unmetered, if there's any issue. Then if disconnected, notify the DISCO in writing, because sometimes bill continue even after disconnection. They wouldn't know. So you have to take that step first and document everything. Take photos of your meter, keep copies of letters and get official stamps on all submissions. It's very, very important. Know your right. You're entitled to transparent billing, refunds, and when overbilled and a functional meter. She made mention of the amounts that they've returned to consumers for between the range of 48,000 to 250,000 naira. So it's very, very important.
And also it's very, very important to know that sometimes your meter can change. I think from your band can change from band A to band B. I think right now I was currently on band B because there are lots of things that is going on in Nigeria when it comes to electric currently. So if you've already paid a band A money, you should know when to actually submit all of these documents so that you can get a refund, or they add it up so that you can use your money for other things. So these are what not to do. Don't stop paying entirely while disrupting. Instead, pay the undisputed portion or average usage to avoid disconnection. Don't ignore the 15-day rule. NERC will only intervene if you first show evidence of complaint to DISCO. So it's very, very important to actually know that. And also, I think you should complain to EKEDC / Ikeja CCU, that is the customer care unit, after you've waited for 15 working days. It's very, very important.
Very important to wait. And you should escalate to NEC with evidence if there is no resolution. Like if you tried all this stuff by reaching out to NEC, she made mention of the numbers to reach out to, the email and all of that, and you are still not getting the resolution that you need. You are not getting the solution. They say excessive bills. So you can use LASCOPA or other channels if necessary, just like she said earlier, and always keep proof and use written complaint. It's very, very important to get your proof right. All your receipt of payment, keep them. So
it's absolutely important.
After getting your receipts, so people will just throw them away that I'm getting the service already. No. Issues might spring up, and you definitely need this receipt. So it's just like it's safe. It's just like something that will save you in the future when crises arise.
And I think a lot of people have issues. They will say, "Oh, electricity is very, very expensive." I think it's because you are not actually following the way your meter is supposed to be reading. If you are only using, maybe like you're charging your phone or you are just using basic things in your house, and then you are paying over 5,000 in a month, it's very, very questionable. So you should absolutely try as much as possible to, you know, check with them and let them explain why those outrageous bill is actually being apportioned to you, especially if you are not on band A. It's very, very important to know that.
And you see, before you proceed, DK, I need to bring this conversation because we consumers at times, of course, there is a saying that customers are always right, but we overdo things. You use hot plate, you use fridge, you use AC. That you are still complaining that, you know,
electricity is expensive.
Yeah. It will be definitely expensive because you are, you know, we are burning all these things on a very large scale. So it's very, very important to check what you're using as well. So we see that some people, you know, they have like a schedule. They will on the fridge.
They will off it, yeah, just to save cost. Yeah. And I think if you are using your meter with 2 or more people, you can also get a meter reader so they can tell you exactly what you are consuming, and then you pay according to that. Because not all houses in Lagos State or in Nigeria have a particular meter for just a single tenant. So if you are sharing your meter, you should be able to get a meter reader that can tell you, okay, this is the amount of light you've used in this particular month. So you just have to pay for that. You don't have to share equally. You're not doing the same thing as those other people.
And I think that will help to know the units that you have left.
Yes, I've left here. You can also do that.
Okay, all right. So following this step will protect you from overbilling and ensure your rights as consumers are respected.
And it's very, very important that that is why you're actually doing this conversation. That's why you are also here to actually listen to it. It's always good to stay informed, document everything, and act within the law. It's absolutely very, very important. You don't just do things irrationally without documentation, without proof. There's no case. So you need to know what you are doing step by step, and also patience sometimes gives you better understanding.
And I think we need to make this point. If you are having issues, just like we said, of excess bills and all of that, you have to apply the tips and tricks we just gave you. The next solution should not be you coming out, calling them out. No. You have to do things the right and accurate way so you can get results. It's very, very important. And on the conversation, I know how to apply challenge bills, and report excessive bills. That is what the conversation centers about. And please, I will urge you, everyone out there watching us, to make sure that we do things in the right frame. We should not, escalate things. We should just do it the right way. Definitely, they will yield to your call. It's very, very important. And this is where we draw the curtain of the conversation. It's been a very insightful one. Just like, the tips and tricks, we give you all the tips and tricks, on how to live a very comfortable life. Is very, very important. And I am Mireya, your colleague. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us for Tips and Tricks once again this afternoon. Tips and Tricks airs every Friday, so it's very, very important that you tune in and also stay connected to ConsumerHallaTV via all our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, ConsumerHalla, our TikTok account, ConsumerHallaTV, to get more beautiful and detailed information right from there. I'm Kikelomo Ajibola. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
All right, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and stay with us for the rest of the day. Thank you for joining us.
My country people are in a day. How the other be for that side? Anyway, now sun they shine for a year. Now young Benga should be this our market today. Where we they always run in prices of different commodities from food items to rich gadgets, rich anything where you want to know about the price. Now onto this show, our market today, if you know yes, I did ConsumerHalla market today where some people they call Ogunji markets or Songo markets or Agege. I'm going to ask traders the price of different items. Research report shows say drop don't they for prices of food items. You want to ask traders if this drop it affects the purchasing power or not. So today maybe enjoy the show together as your boy Iremofego for they go around, they ask traders how everything be for market today. Enjoy together with me. Good morning, sir. How you doing today?
Good morning, I'm fine.
What's be the name?
My name is Nkenjika Ndukwe.
What's they sell for this market?
I'm selling foodstuff, I'm selling rice, I'm selling egusi, I'm selling stockfish, crayfish, corn, gari.
I don't say if person want make soup, now here be the stop where they need to come.
Everything you will get it here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So maybe we can talk about this fish before we go to rice or those beans. So if they sell different stockfish, I want to know the different type way they sell and how much they sell them.
Okay, different stockfish are selling. I have the body. The body is different sizes. The different sizes, you get the one of 32, you get the one of 12, you get the one of 15, you get the one of 10,000, you get the one of 6,000. Wow. The body, the head, you come about the head, you get the one of 3,500, you get the one of 6,000, you get the one of 3,500. Now so they go, going and up and down. Wow. All those ones in year, you get different prices for the year. Yeah. The big of the year, you get the one of 3,000, 6,500, 1,500, 2,000. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't say the body day like this one now. Maybe say this body now. How much be this one? Where you person buy?
27,000.
This one where they see so 27,000 naira. So this one are 27,000. Now the two way they sell for 27,000.
No, each one.
Each one 27,000. Hey, and this one is they sell 27,000 for. How much will they sell them for each one?
For each one, I just said each one before, like 20 before. Now we're going up to sell it 27. Wow. For now.
So that 20 way they sell like how many months back?
Like 4 months back ago.
Wow. So that means say they really go up. Okay, so maybe leave this fish now. How about crayfish? How do they sell them now?
The crayfish, we sell it now. We sell it now for 14 for now. Before it's selling 12, but now we sell it for 14 now. Yes.
But this one now, before you go to rice, all those one, how people can they buy all this thing now since stocks say the price will go up? How do they affect the sale of this thing?
The affair, some customers who is complaining much. You understand? Some is easy to buy, some is not easy to buy to go away. You understand?
Now since you say some they go, some they complain. How they say come be? I don't say one way or the other. They say for don't drop or how they sustain all those things.
When they sustain is manage. I will manage it to be selling it. We will selling itself. We want to go and buy. We will be failing to be buy it, whether you sell the money complete or not. Because of customer will come and buy and complain about the price you give them. Both the Rica painting or cup, then be complaining say everything is high for the price.
So for this crayfish now, how much will the cup way they sell for the crayfish and how much will the you said now the Rica they sell how much will that one?
We're selling the Rica 3,500. Before you sell it 2,500, 3,000, but now it's 3,500. You come down a little bit. We sell 4,000. Now you come down a little bit. We're selling 3,500, some 3,000. It depends. Yes.
Okay, so when you can't talk about Gary, yellow Gary, me I like yellow Gary well. So may I start with that one? So how much did they say yellow Gary? If the paints now?
We're selling paint now. For now is 1.6. We're selling 1.6. Before you said 2,008. Now, but we sell 1.6.
Okay. So that one they come down.
They come down.
Okay. How about the white Gary?
One down. White Gary also the same. You're coming down. We're selling white Gary 1.2 paint 1,000 is different.
Okay.
Yes.
So how about the maize and the they say corn too. So how about that one?
Maize is 1.8 for paint.
Okay.
For paint 1.8. Yellow and white is 1.8. We're selling it.
Okay. How about the bag? If person want buy maize, bag of maize, how much?
If you want to buy the bag is 42.
42.
Yeah.
How much did they sell them before?
You sell it at 35.
Oh, maize don't come up. No be say e come down.
No come up.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, so even for down maize down one, they affected like Gary. We say Gary come down.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
all right. So wetin be that one? Now down after that Gary, wetin be that one?
This Ofada rice.
Oh, Ofada. That one even good. How much did they sell that one now?
Now we selling the Ofada rice now. One derica is 1.9 now.
Oh, 1.9. How much did they sell them before?
Before is 2,002. And now we're selling the derica 1.5. While the long one is 3,000.
Okay.
Yeah, small one is 3,000.
Okay. The small one how much?
3,000.
3,000. It come down or it go up?
It come down a little bit.
It come down with which percent? Like how it come down? It come down small or it come down well?
It come down small.
So 4,000. So how much be bag of soya beans and bag of wheat?
The bag of soya beans before is selling it here 48. 48,000.
48,000. How much be bag now?
Bag now is like 40,000 now.
40,000. How about wheat?
Wheat, the same price with the wheat. Yes.
Okay, so you get anything where you want to take government now, make they know say, be like say, thing where they decide, be like say,
make some people be having, hand is not here. Yes.
All right.
So
I say you go to say well.
Yeah.
Káàárọ̀ mà kí lorúkọ yín mà?
Mrs. Ahmed Adenike.
Okay, mà kí lẹ̀ ń ta?
Tẹ́lẹ̀ ní ìsìn 2005 ní pando à ń tà ní 5,000 tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti di 7,000.
Wheat ẹ sọ nípa gàrí pando. Okay, láti àpapọ̀ lọ sí máa ń gbé wá. Okay, ṣé ẹ̀yin mọ ìdí pàtó gan tó fi rẹ́ pé gbogbo àwọn ọjà yóò ń peléke sí?
Àmọ́ nǹkan tó yẹ kó peléke sí o.
So ìmọ̀ràn wo lẹ máa fún ìjọba?
Ìjọba ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ló.
So that is all for now.
Okay, so before we go, you say they sell rice, they sell beans, and say rice don't come down. For every other thing where they sell,
For now,
yes,
right
for every other thing where they sell, the price they come down or they go up.
No, it's coming down.
Okay, for flour too.
Yes.
Okay, how much do they sell bag of beans now? Say they get different type.
Bag of beans, we have like 3 different types.
Okay.
We have the one of the 50K, 55. We have the one of 60. Like this, you are seeing we are selling it 65,000. This one is 55,000. So like flour, you are seeing flour now is 55,000, sugar 65 and up.
Okay, this flour they sell for 55 right now. How much did they sell them before now?
Before we are buying it at the rate of 60.
Oh.
Yeah, there's flour, sugar 70, 72, 70.
Okay.
Yes.
So that one mean say things they come down in a way, but no be say people still they buy before. Okay. So lastly, what about the maize? Or do you say maize?
Maize, you can see corn, granite. So granite, we are buying it out of last 2 months is 200 and 205, but now is 190, 180.
Wow.
Corn, we selling it 50,000. Now we are buying it 45, 40. So any amount, also millet and guinea corn, other things. So they are the same price. Okay. Yes.
Thank you for your time.
You are welcome.
Good morning, how you doing today?
I'm fine, sir.
Yeah, waiting be the name and waiting they sell for this market.
Okay, in this market we sell rice, we sell beans, we sell garri, crayfish, and pepper, and the rest of other food condiments.
Okay, waiting be the name.
Mosalachi Alaja.
Yeah, your whole name.
Okay, my name is Samuel Chukwemeka.
Okay, Samuel Chukwemeka. So first I want to ask you now, say, because they talk say this thing we mention rice, beans, you don't they come down. How true be that one?
Actually, it's true. Like for instance, now rice, the price have dropped a little compared to what the price was as of last week or last 2 weeks. For small rice now, the price have dropped to 50,000, 51,000 per bag.
How much you call them?
51,000, 50,000 naira per bag. Why as of last week, are selling 54, 55.
Oh wow!
So there was a little drop on it, together with a long rice. So the price really dropped. But for that of crayfish, the price did not drop. The price was up.
They don't even talk say some protein like fish, all those kind of meats. Even say the price don't drop, say it go up. But when you come look at rice now, you don't talk about small rice, the big grade. So how much they say bag for all of these things? The small one, the big one.
Okay, the big one now, the current price in market, so our supplying price, we do sell 55. While the small one is 50. We bought 51, we sell 52, 53. It depends on how you negotiate with your customer. So that's it.
How about beans? Beans they come down too.
Beans is not that actually down. It's a bit higher. Yeah, it's just a bit higher. Though recently it was down before it now added money. So this is high for now. The price.
Okay, so for a few months ago, how much the price of beans and how much it be now? And now I want to know for the different beans, Oloyin, Olotu, you know, say you get different type. How much did they sell the bag?
For now, this Oloyin beans now. Before the bag was they are selling 60 for market, 62. Understand? But recently now we are buying 63, so we just added 1,000 per bag. Okay. While we reseller, we sell 65, 66, depends on the price you agree with the customer. So it added some money on the bag. So
Olo
drop. Olo current price for Olo now market is a 53, 54 for buying price. While we resell 57, 58.
How much did it be the Olo before it dropped?
Before it was we buy 57, we bought 57, 58. So it now dropped to 53. So but the price just escalated small, so the price increased.
Okay, so that means even for beans, some go up, some come down.
Yes, some go up, some come down. You know, they are based on their varieties. You understand? Like the white one increased, the Ikpelebe one also increased, Olo Ikpelebe, which is the one they normally use for, they prefer the sweet beans. So based on the name of the beans, the price it changes. So that one increased. We are selling that one at the rate of that one is more higher among other beans now. That one is for market is 62, 63.
Which beans be that one?
Oloyin Pelebe.
Okay, Oloyin Pelebe.
Yes.
62,000.
62, 63,000. Depends on the supplier's price.
Okay, they talk suppliers. Since where they get the food from, the rice and beans?
For now, we the retailers we source from people that bought from the wholesaler direct, from the manufacturer direct. Okay. So we don't have the direct link to buy from the manufacturer. So there we're like the middleman. I wouldn't say we're like the middleman because the wholesalers they supply to us at this rate. I'm telling you, why they buy lesser than that amount. So but
all those factors we say they buy from, they affect how they go sell to you.
Yes. Because they will check the cost of transportations, the money for everything. So they will add it up. It will affect with our buying.
Okay, now maybe you can talk you don't talk rice, you don't talk beans. I know say for local rice dey, for foreign rice dey. So wetin be which one dey more expensive now?
For now, foreign rice is more expensive. It's more expensive. Local rice is also good. It's also a bit. There's not much difference there. Like now, for local rice now, you can get it for 49,000 naira per bag. I understand. So just a 2,000 naira difference from the foreign rice. Yes.
All right. So which one people can they buy more? Now foreign rice or local rice?
People prefer the foreign rice. It's because they prefer the one that is more neater. You understand? But some people that have diabetes, they go for the local rice due to the high low content of this cholesterol. So you don't have much cholesterol. So they go for the fiber is much. So they go for the local one.
Okay. So another thing, maybe look crayfish because it is important to me. People they shop them. So you said the price they go up. How they buy crayfish?
Yes, crayfish is more expensive now because the price increased now. So recently we are buying 62, 64 per measurement, but now it's also about 74, 75. So the one thing about crayfish business is that it's not that stable because sometimes they may go to fish for it. It may be due to the water is not available in the water. You understand? So the price will go high, and within some period of time the two will become available. The price will just drop. So, but currently now the price is high.
Okay, so if you say because now season they affect the price, right?
Yeah, actually just the climatic factors that affect it, because recently now I can't just differentiate between because market no longer go with season. You understand? But due to issue of fuel scarcity majorly do affect markets even when it is in the season. But once the fuel is scarce or this no cost of transportation, it makes the market go high. And that of that crayfish, let me just say, is the climatic change. The climatic change, that's the major thing that affect the crayfish. So that's the
okay. Before I allow you go, I want to ask, say, since price drop for the price of this thing, how be the purchasing power be? People see they buy like before, or they get how easy be?
Of course, once the purchasing price drop, you will have more sales.
Okay.
You understand? Because people like to prioritize when the price is more lower. So since the price drop, more especially rice, so there's more of sales than before.
Than before. What about beans? Is they affect that one?
Beans is something that people make use of it, whether the price go high or not. But the customers they prefer it when it is low. You understand? But even at that, the price doesn't affect them. They still buy. But though they buy because of say they need it, it's something they need. They can't do without it.
All right. So maybe look melon. What's going to be the price now of this melon?
Okay, melon. The price go high. Let me just say about 3 days ago now, because last time we buy a bag 320. But recently they are calling 340 for market. So it added 2,000 naira for bag. So it affects the measurements and everything just changed.
How much do you say they add?
It had 20,000 naira for bag.
20,000 naira within the space of how many weeks or months?
Within the space of 1 week interval.
Wow.
1 week interval.
So Advocacy don't increase.
Yes, it increased. The price changes.
How about Gary, the yellow Gary and the white one?
Yellow Gary, the price came down a bit because last week it was 17,000 naira for bag. This week was 16,500, so it dropped 500 naira. Okay. So it just came down a bit. While the white Gary is still normal price, but the price will soon go high because based on the seasons, you understand, very soon now the two will become more scarce, so the price will go high. Okay. Yes.
So lastly, I want to ask you, how markets be for you?
Thank God, market is moving fine. Just that the cost of the price of the market is affecting us. But for real now, we are selling based on what we buy. You understand? So it's just our agreement with our customers. So it's moving normal. It's moving okay. We are managing it. The Lord is taking the glory.
Okay. So any advice for government?
Advice from government is that the government are trying, because at least we are seeing their hands in terms of this issue of rice. Their price that dropped. So and other things that drop as well. So we know the price to us before, and there are little changes, so the price are coming down a little bit. So they are doing their best, and we are seeing that the price of fuel also drops more. So I think that's the reason why the price of the commodity.
right, welcome back to the news on the hour this evening on ConsumerHallaTV. I'm Kike Lomo Ajibola. Right now, let's start with the first news story this evening, talking about Nigeria and Germany. They've signed a development and investment partnership worth 365 million euros, aimed at strengthening economic growth, energy expansion, agriculture, and private sector development in Nigeria. The agreement was signed on Thursday at the German embassy in Abuja by the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Abubakar Bagudu, alongside the Minister of State, Dr. Doris Uzoka-Nite, and senior German officials. The Federal Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning confirmed that the package includes 65 million euros in financial and technical cooperation and an additional 300 million euros export credit guarantee framework designed to mobilize long-term investment for strategic projects across Nigeria. Speaking at the signing, Dr. Doris Uzoka-Nite said the development reflects a shared commitment to improving livelihood and deepening cooperations in agriculture, climate transition, skills development, health systems, and sustainable economic growth. She noted that it aligns with Nigeria's National Development Plan 2026 to 2030 and Agenda 2050. German Ambassador to Nigeria, Annette Gunther, said the agreement followed extensive bilateral consultations involving 9 Nigerian ministries, German development institutions, and international partners, while Philip Neal described Nigeria as a strategic African partner in economic integration and regional stability. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria has urged the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited to prioritize the rehabilitation of its dormant refineries rather than seeking increased stakes in the Dangote Petroleum Refinery. This follows reports that NNPC's request to raise its 7.25% stake in the refinery was rejected. IPMAN spokesperson Chinedu Ukadike questioned why NNPC would pursue would pursue additional investment in a privately owned refinery when its Port Harcourt, Warri, and Kaduna refineries remain largely inactive despite every rehabilitation spending. He said the national oil companies should focus on reviving critical infrastructure and repairing pipelines instead of pursuing ownership expansion in Dangote refinery. He added that Dangote, as a private investor, had the right to reject additional equity offers if they did not align with his strategy. Aliko Dangote confirmed that NNPC previously held a 7.25% stake and had sought to increase it, but the request was declined to allow broader public ownership during the planned listing of the refinery. The National Pension Commission has granted pension fund administrators special approval to invest pension assets in the planned initial public offering of Dangote Petroleum Refinery and petrochemicals, waiving certain refinery regulatory eligibility requirements. The decision was announced in a circular issued on Thursday and signed by A.M. Salim of PENCOM's Surveillance Department. The Commission stated that the approval involved a waiver of some profitability, dividend, and existence requirements under its investment regulations, citing the strategic importance and economic impact of the refinery project on Nigeria's economy. PENCOM said the decision followed a careful assessment of the refinery's fundamentals and its potential contribution to national development, while stressing that PFAs must still comply with internal risk management framework and fiduciary responsibilities. It also clarified that the approval is strictly limited to the refinery IPO and it will not serve as the precedent for future investment transactions, adding that the directive takes immediate effect. And right now, the federal government has received strong backing from stakeholders across government and industry for its ongoing restructuring of Nigeria's hospitality and tourism sector. Under the National Institute for Hospitality and Tourism, the support was expressed during a major induction and governance event held in Abuja. The event featured the registration of practitioners, conferment of fellowship awards, and inauguration of governing boards for the Hospitality and Tourism Sector Skills Council of Nigeria, bringing together regulators, operators, and development partners. Minister of Arts, Culture, Tourism and the Creative Economy, Annatu Musawa, said the initiative aims to strengthen professionalism, regulation, and global competitiveness in the sector, stressing that sustainability growth requires structure and skilled manpower. Neotor Director General Dr. Abisoye Fagade described the reform as a turning point in the institutional development of the industry, noting that regulation and standardization are also essential for Nigeria to compete globally. The Nigeria Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative has warned that illegal mining and weak regulatory oversight are significantly draining Nigeria's mineral resources and undermining economic diversification efforts. The warning followed the release of a policy brief on illicit financial flows in the mining sector. NATE said the sector continues to suffer from illegal mining, smuggling, tax evasion, corruption, and money laundering, despite Nigeria's vast deposit of solid minerals such as gold, lithium, and limestone. The agency reported that the mining sector contributed only 401 billion naira to revenue, accounting for 0.72% of GDP due to weak institutional coordination among regulatory bodies and fragmented data systems across agencies. It also raised concerns over shell companies and opaque ownership structures used to conceal beneficiaries of mining licenses, warning that this enables corruption and criminal infiltration of the sector. Nigeria's inflation rate is projected to rise for the second consecutive month to 15.95% in April 2026, according to the Coronation Inflation Outlook. The report attributes the increase to global energy volatility and domestic supply constraints. Brent crude averaging $127.45 per barrel and rising fuel prices have pushed transport and logistic costs higher, with petrol prices increasing sharply from March levels, feeding into broader economic pressures. The report noted that food inflation remains elevated due to insecurity in key agricultural regions, while core inflation has also strengthened, indicating rising costs across services such as education and hospitality. Analysts warn that monetary policy easing may be delayed as inflationary pressures remain persistent, forcing investors and policymakers to adopt a cautious outlook in the month ahead. And right now, the Nigerian equities market recorded a loss of 170 billion naira on Thursday as investors engage in profit-taking, particularly in mid-cap stocks, leading to a marginal decline in overall market performance. The all-share index fell by 0.11%. Despite the decline, market breadth remained positive, with more gainers than losers as activity showed selective buying in pharmaceutical and industrial stocks, while agro-allied counters faced selling pressure. Top gainers included Lenma Africa, Fitsin, and Beggar Paints, while FTN Cocoa and Zikis were among the major losers as investors locked in recent gains following the market's strong rally above the 250,000 point mark. Analysts describe the session as a consolidation phase, with investors repositioning ahead of upcoming corporate earnings and macroeconomic data releases. An online investment platform known as XM Future Music Group has collapsed, leaving thousands of investors unable to access their funds after sudden withdrawal restrictions and platform shutdown. The scheme reportedly promised returns of up to 100% in 30 days. The platform attracted users with claims of earning through music streaming an online tax with investment packages ranging from 21,600 naira to 93 million naira. Promises of unusually high returns that raised concerns among analysts. Trouble began when withdrawals were halted, support channels were disabled, and access to accounts were blocked, prompting widespread fears of a Ponzi scheme collapse. Financial experts have warned that such platforms often rely on unrealistic returns and false foreign registration claims to attract victims. And right now, the Securities and Exchange Commission has warned Nigerians against unregistered online investment schemes being widely promoted on social media, describing many of them as Ponzi operations designed to defraud investors. The Commission said these platforms operate across WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Telegram, offering unrealistic returns while operating without regulatory approval. SEC stated that only registered entities are legally permitted to offer investment services in Nigeria and will urge the public to verify platforms before investing funds. It also warned that enforcement actions under the Investment and Securities Act 2025 will continue as part of effort to curb financial fraud and protect investors. The Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria has announced a partnership with fintech firm Praxi to expand market access for small businesses through a digital platform known as Oloja by Praxi. Smedan officials said the initiative is aimed at integrating more SMEs into the digital economy by providing virtual storefronts and business management tools to improve sales and efficiency. The platform also offers inventory management, payment solutions, and data protection features, according to developers who say this is designed to improve visibility for small businesses across Nigeria and beyond. Stakeholders said the platform will strengthen SME competitiveness and support economic inclusion through improved access to online markets. And right now, a cybersecurity expert, Obasheun Awoyifa, has urged Nigerian youth to embrace innovation and engineering tools for solving the country's developmental challenges. He made the call during a student event at a polytechnic in Ogun State. He said countries such as China, South Korea, and Singapore achieved development through investment in science, technology, and innovation-driven systems, adding that Nigeria must follow a similar path. Awonyifa noted that challenges such as power shortages, unemployment, and infrastructure deficit require homegrown solutions driven by young innovators. He encouraged students to begin with small ideas, stressing that innovation often starts from simple projects that can grow into impactful solutions. Nigeria's broadband penetration has risen to 54.3% following major investment of over $1 billion by telecom operators, according to the Nigerian Communications Commission. The update was disclosed by NCC Executive Vice Chairman Aminu Maida in Lagos. He said broadband growth increased from 47.7% in 2025 to 54.3% in 2026, driven by expanded infrastructure, increased data consumption, and improved digital services across the country. Maida noted that Nigerians now consume over 1.42 million terabytes of data monthly, reflecting rapid growth in digital usage across streaming, fintech, and online platforms. He warned, however, that vandalism and infrastructure sabotage remain major threats to sector growth despite government designation of telecom asset as critical national infrastructure. All right, thank you so much for joining us for the news this evening once again on ConsumerHallaTV. To stay connected, to listen to more news updates, please follow us across all our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, ConsumerHalla, our TikTok account at ConsumerHallaTV. I'm Kikelomo Ajibola. Good evening and continue to have a lovely day. Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHallaTV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
At ConsumerHalla TV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHallaTV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHallaTV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHallaTV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHallaTV. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard.
At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard. All right, good afternoon and welcome to Scam Alert, the program that exposes fraud, deception, and the tricks scammers use to steal from innocent Nigerians. Today's episode focuses on a scam happening under our noses. In phone repair shops, you crack your screen, your battery stops charging, your phone hangs, and like millions of Nigerians, you take it for repairs. But what if handing over your phone for only 30 minutes could expose your bank account, private photos, emails, WhatsApp messages, and even identity? Here we uncover how some dishonest phone technicians exploit something called maintenance mode, and how many victims lose money and privacy even without realizing what has happened. This is the hidden danger behind phone repairs in Nigeria. Stay with us. But before we get into the program this afternoon, let's take a look and keep ourselves updated on scams happening around us here in Nigeria. The first news story this afternoon is the one with the EFCC. EFCC bust Yahoo Academy in Abuja, arrested 31 suspects. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested 31 suspected internet fraudsters during a raid on an alleged cybercrime training facility in the Federal Capital Territory. The operation, carried out on Thursday, April 9, 2026, targeted a building located in Becky Estate, Karu, within Abuja. According to the anti-graft agency, the facility was being used as a so-called Yahoo Academy, where individuals were trained in internet fraud. The suspect said to include 2 alleged ringleaders and several trainees were apprehended during an ongoing tutorial session. Items recovered at the scene include multiple mobile phones, 18 laptops, computers, and other electronic devices believed to have been used for fraudulent activities. Preliminary investigations by the EFCC revealed that some of the trainees had been lured from Benue State with promises of legitimate employment. However, upon arrival, they were reportedly provided with digital tools and software and enrolled in cybercrime training programs. The agency further disclosed that the recruits were confined within these premises, with their movement strictly restricted. Their mobile phones were allegedly confiscated, effectively isolating them from the outside, and in addition, authorities reported that strict disciplinary measures were enforced, including physical punishment for those who failed to comply with instructions or showed reluctance during training. The FCC stated that the suspect will be formally charged in court upon the conclusion of ongoing investigation. And that's so sad. Imagine having a whole internet fraudster academy for Nigerians to participate in. But let's quickly take a look at another one here, and it is still from EFCC, and this one is quite alarming. It is about a news report that have just said that 6 in 10 Nigerian students are into cybercrime, and this one was said by the EFCC boss, Ola Olukoyede, chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. EFCC has raised concern about 6 in every 10 university students in Nigeria are involved in cybercrime. He made the remark on Tuesday at the opening of the 8th biennial conference at the Committee of Pro-Chancellors of State-Owned Universities in Nigeria, COPSUN, held in Kano. The theme of the event was unlocking the potential of artificial intelligence, university governance, internationalization and rankings. Olukoyede said findings from recent EFCC field operations showed a troubling level of internet fraud investment among undergraduates. And my research in the last 1 year has shown that about 6 out of 10 students in our universities are into cybercrime. It is a very disturbing situation, Olukoyede said. He blamed the trend on what he described as deep-seated structural problems within the university system, including weak oversight and poor accountability mechanisms. And according to Daily Trust, the EFCC boss also disclosed that many of those arrested in recent cybercrime operations were students, some of whom allegedly placed lecturers on payroll, thereby undermining academic integrity. He further noted that a significant number of the 792 suspected cyber fraudsters arrested in Lagos in December of 2024 were students, adding that the operation exposed the scale of cybercrime networks operating in the country. Olukoyede also expressed concern over the rise of Yahoo Plus, where internet fraud is allegedly combined with fetish practices. He called on university authorities to strengthen institutional controls and deepen cooperation with law enforcement agencies to address the problem. A university that lacks financial accountability cannot credibly train future professionals. The integrity of our universities is a matter of national security, he said. The FCC chairman also advocated the use of artificial intelligence in fraud detection, payroll management, procurement monitoring, and academic integrity. He said AI tools could help flag suspicious transactions, detect irregular salary payments, and enhance real-time auditing processes. Olukoyede added that the EFCC had already begun deploying AI in its investigations, including digital forensics and financial tracking. That is all we're taking for the news stories this afternoon. So let's go straight into our conversation this afternoon, which can happen to any one of us since we all make use of phone. And the conversation today is about your phone is not safe, the maintenance mode scam. Let's talk about, let's take a quick look at the story of a victim. And he took his phone to a repair center. 28-year-old Chinedu only wanted to fix his phone screen. He approached the repair shop. He said, Chinedu said, "Boss, now only screen problem, how much?" The technician said, "No worry, come back in an hour." And Chinedu leaves, but while Chinedu was away, something else was happening. The technician assesses the phone open gallery, because if you actually take your phone for repair, you would open your phone or also remove, or you will have to remove your password from it so that they can have full access and be able to do whatever they want to do. So the technicians already assess Chinedu's phone, opens Chinedu's gallery, checks Chinedu's banking apps, opens Chinedu's WhatsApp, removes Chinedu's SIM card, and use that particular method to receive OTP message for from Chinedu's bank or whatever. The technicians already now have full access because Chinedu unlocked the phone and left it without activating security protection. Days later, Chinedu is in distress, he's seeing debit alert, money is missing from his account, somebody is even messaging his contact list asking for urgent loans. What would Chinedu do, and what has happened to Chinedu's phone? This is where the maintenance mode comes in. So what is maintenance mode? Let's talk about it for a few seconds before we get into how to protect ourselves from these scammers. Many smartphone users do not know that some phones now have a feature called maintenance mode. This feature is designed to protect your personal information while your phone is being repaired. When activated, maintenance mode blocks access to photos, messages, banking apps, emails, social media, documents, saved passwords. The technicians that you now put your phone with, you put your phone to for repair, can text your phone but cannot see private information. But without maintenance mode, and given you have unlocked your phone to a stranger, it is likely and it is very easy that you are giving them access to your entire life. They can install spyware, transfer files, reset your passwords, clone SIM cards, or access mobile banking. And how does this scam work? Let's take a look at how these scam actually work, which is number one, which is accessing your bank apps. Technicians open your bank apps. Some victims save passwords on their phone. Once the phone is unlocked, scammers may transfer money, borrow loans through loan apps, access USSD banking, receive OTP verification codes from this simple act. The second one is the SIM swap or the OTP fraud. Technicians remove your SIM card. With your SIM card, scammers can reset password for emails, banking, and social media account, whatever your SIM card is actually linked to. Another one is the installing spyware. This is very dangerous. Some technicians secretly install hidden tracking apps. These apps may, record calls, read messages, track locations, even capture passwords, anything that they want, they can get it as long as this malicious app has already been installed on your phone without you knowing. The other one, which is also very dangerous, is the blackmail using private photos. There's a quick story that I would like to share on the program this afternoon, which is about a lady that came on TikTok talking about how she gave her phone to a technician at Computer Village to help her repair her phone. But unknowing to her, she already took some sending photos, maybe for herself, checking herself out. And I think a lot of people actually fall victim of this. And while doing so, she gave this phone to these technicians, and he went to do a gallery. I think she wanted to swap her phone, so she left it with them because they said they wanted to check out the phone, how good the phone is before they can give her another one. He transferred all of her private photos into his own personal photo and he started using it to blackmail her. So private content can be stolen from phones and they can be used for blackmail or extortion. Some victims are threatened with leaked photos or videos unless they pay money. And let's talk about the reality of a phone repair in market. In some repair market, phones are passed from one technician to another. The owner may not even know who handled the device. Different technicians touching same phone. Not every technician, let's put it out there, is a scammer. Many honest professionals work hard every day, but criminals hide among legitimate businesses. So be very careful who you allow to touch your phone and how you allow your phone to be handled.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your favorite weekend show. Welcome to Best Weekend Deals on ConsumerHallaTV, your guide to the hottest dining, hotel, and entertainment offers across Nigeria. I am Ire Ayomikunle, and over the next few minutes, we will show you how to make the most of your weekend without breaking the bank. Also enjoy it to the fullest.
And I am Ire Koforola, and we are here to bring you insider tips on hotel days, live events, and unforgettable experiences, so that kickstart things with something we would all love.
Okay, yes, we're starting with something everybody loves. Everybody loves food, yeah, and you know that is automatically the dining deals. And Nigeria's dining scene is booming this year with amazing deals for early 2026. So whether you're looking for a 3-course fine dining experience, budget-friendly lunch combos, or Sunday buffet, there is something for everyone, absolutely. Just like Adekule Gold sang, there is a woman for every man, so there is something for everyone. And the dining highlight in Lagos State, the 3-course set is between 12k to 14k. Absolutely. If you ask me, that is fair enough, because a lot of people are always saying, when you want you more family, what care money so 12k to 14k is still fair enough, actually. Yeah, it's fair enough. It's a chicken change for you, so you can.
I was going to say the weekend begins today, so you can decide to just take me out.
You have a bigger person here. Yeah, you're the bigger person here, so you can enjoy your special menus at Terraform Uhuru by HSE and Sketch Pit Stop and Vendome until November 27 with your MasterCard payment. And if you're in Lekki and VI, there is budget bite for you under 5k. You go get there, have something to eat. Then we also have the Flavor Junction, where you get your jollof and asun rice combo with 2,000 naira. Yeah, 2,000 naira. Yeah, your jollof rice and asun rice. Yeah, at Flavor Junction. Yeah, absolutely. And your nkwobi, if you love your nkwobi, you know, with all the original inside, you know you love it now. Yeah, I know. 2,000 naira. So also the food is hot and spicy. You can get your smoky jollof and turkey with 3,500. Absolutely, all these things are fair enough. If you ask me. And the eatery, the rice dishes, that is under 3,000 naira as well. And the rotisserie deal, you know, your roasted chicken plus the 3 side and 2 dips for 40,500 for the pre-order. We all know chicken is expensive, but this one is full. Yeah. Or the head will not be there actually, so you can have fun right there.
Also, do not forget loyalty perks. Sweet Sensation is offering free items like chicken combos and cake slices through their rewards program. Dining highlights also, you can get all these ones in Abuja. Sunday buffet at Crossover Restaurant, we see 2 for 27,000 naira. The special 3-course meals around 20,000 naira. I mean, if you're in Abuja, something.
Yeah, crossover. Yeah, right there. Like a crossover night to go enjoy yourself. So, we're still talking about dining deals. 2026 trend also shows a shift toward the high-end chef-driven experience. For example, a 7-course smoking menus in Abuja are gaining popularity, priced around 100,000, and that's a very beautiful one right there.
Now to one of the favorite segments of the show that I love so much, hotel days. Don't listen to Nathan as let's just do our thing here and let's have a conversation. So May 2026. Hey Lemo. Alright. May 2026 hotel days are concentrated in Lagos and Abuja, from budget apartments to luxury suites. Lagos and Abuja highlights, you have budget friendly Ibis Hotel Ikeja just for $67. City Heights Hotel Ikeja for 40,000 to 50,000. Then you have luxury options. Lagos Continental are up to 50% discount off. So popular hotels you can also get in Lagos: Black Diamond Hotel in Victoria Island, the Saffron Hotel Ikeja, Ghost Touch Apartments in Ikeja, Presqu'île Hotel, also the White House Hotel in Lekki, Ivy Hotel, Emerald Hotel in Mushin. So these are hotels you can get, different comforts. Then popular hotels in Abuja have Transcorp 18, Have you ever been to the Transport?
Is you how ask? You know, you're in charge of the hotels, so
Yeah, you know, there was a certain time I just came back from the UK and I just went to live somewhere. You know.
Okay, I agree with you.
I really enjoyed.
I know, like along.
Anyway, the Corinthia Villa Hotel is also for you, and so they have up to 27% discount.
Oh, interesting.
So other regions we could get Florence Hotel and Suite in Benin. Yeah, if you stay Benin, you know how things they go for there. So 20% discount off the Whitestone Hotel and Resort in Port Harcourt. They have 90% discount now. So
Okay.
which of these hotels are you going for, my
We will
darling?
get back to talk about that very soon. And to back up, when booking, always check the hotels.ng and booking.com and the TripAdvisor. Look for amenities like the free breakfast is very, very important. We know breakfasts are important, and nutritionists have advised us that we should not always skip our breakfast. So it's very, very important. Then the airport access, especially in areas like Ikeja, Lekki, and Victoria Island. So all these places are beautiful places that you should go. You just like you mentioned earlier on that it was in a particular hotel, so you can just beep him up after the conversation and ask for direction. He will lead you there. All right, talking about entertainment deals right now. Next up, live event and concert Lagos and Abuja packed with shows this May. So if you are in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, or you are in Lagos, this both cities are urban cities. So hooray! It's about to go down, just like the band sang.
Yeah,
Baby
so
girl,
true.
let me show you what's Coco. Coco. So now we're greeting you special, and we're starting from the Abaricom Live. May 24, it's happening right there at the Eucharist Event Center. And from 10k to 3 million naira. Yeah, that's the transfer. So I think 10k is kind of regular. And we have
everybody getting price for this one.
BO, as they go. So then the Funny Bone as well. We all know the Funny Bone is a comedian, is an actor. So the half woman half is coming up from Funny Bone. You know him, even when you see him in movies, you will laugh. And this one is a very beautiful one, amazing one. And it's coming up on June 7. No place aside from a hotel and suite. Very beautiful one right there. Then also we have the music and nightlife. We all know that if you are living in Lagos, Oyibo, if I carry you kokoro, do my guy, you go love Lagos. So I can free order. So guys, let's talk about music and nightlife. DJ Mafi in Fino Festival at the Villa Park Hotel. It's happening for 20,000 naira. That's the entry fee right there. So this place is a very beautiful place. It's around Festac, Villa Park Hotel, Festac Access Road, Muwo or Dauphin, right in the. I think it was around the Ikorodu or somewhere. I don't know. Amuwo Dauphin is my Ikorodu.
No.
Okay, all right. So please go have fun, DJ Mafi. Slay by my keep quiet. So I don't want to say some words right there. So for Abuja, is happening as well. The nightlife tolls as well. Approximately that's about $160 right there. And then you don't even call it dollars again. You call it dolls. Yeah, $160. Yeah, dolls. That's the pronunciation. The rooftop bars, the clubbing, the suya. You can call it song. I said you can call it. You can even song. A song at a particular time when it said lolly.
My good interpret.
I love that one too as well. So at the Abuja nightlife tour, so approximately $160,000 right there, dollars at the rooftop bars club in Suya. You have fun to the fullest. So if you're a lover of culture, art, theater, you love to see your favorite among me dad on the stage, you love to see because I think right now all these people are doing more of the stage things. I think there was a time it's a recent they call her Bam Bam and Mofe Dukan, the one in the UK, for a theater stage and all of that. So if you love things like this, so story theater with Grandma Wura. Yes, it's showing at National Theatre, and people in National Theatre were no other place than in Gomo, Lagos. So May 30 is the Grandma Wura, and we have another one which is the Valley of Hidden Treasures from the Ant Hill Studio. We know those Ant Hills now. They are always doing wonders. Look out for this movie by Eniola Jao, Ajakaju. Yeah, look out for
Colors of
Fire. I think Efunroye, EP of Efunroye as well. I think that's Nia Kimolayo. Yeah. So right now he's coming on stage. You've enjoyed him, in cinemas and all of that. So he said, no, come and see things raw, how it goes on stage and all of that. So the Valley of Hidden Treasures, May 17, and Hill Studio. So go check there. You will love it as well.
Also, let's talk about karaoke. Yeah, for lovers of karaoke. Regular night at Sean's Bar. Right?
Yeah, Victoria Highland.
Yeah, that's it. That's Victoria Highland.
I think some people need to see this. That Elizabeth and Cole, I love wants karaoke and karaoke and all of that.
So they can get to go for these. Then
karaoke, Abby.
Karaoke.
Okay.
So special feature for you. You have Emirati Africa Connect 1.0, Scar to Shine. Yeah, it's very important for that scars that you have. You've got to let it shine at the end of the day. So yesterday's Scar to Shine event, it was a powerful reminder that scars.
Look at that one seen on the screen.
Yeah,
the legendary Buki.
I honestly wanted to attend the event.
Really?
Yeah, honestly speaking, I wanted to attend. Because when I saw the lineup of celebrities.
Let's talk about the fashion tips right now. Look at her yellow and yellow. Look at her, she's a legend. Where is she?
Yeah.
A yellow heels, the pants, the suit, and everything. Oh my goodness, please go on. I'm happy to see Let's Igbe too. I love a black suit too as well, and a red heels.
Yeah, so yesterday's Scars to Shine event was just a powerful reminder that stars don't define us, they refine us, and amazing minds, inspiring stories, and moments of growth made it unforgettable. So
let me buttress the point. Yeah, it was a very beautiful one, and we saw some clips whereby a lot of people came out to say so many things. Look at Mesa Igbe. Yesterday she spoke about when she started the industry. Yeah, Adebayo Salami Ogabelo, the veteran legendary actor, those are the pioneers of Nollywood, talking about Yoruba Nollywood in Nigeria too, was on the seat. And Mesa Igbe spoke about a lot of things, about when she wanted to start acting, and of course she was up and coming. And there was a friend that promised her a particular role, and she was on a set, and Yomi Fasholanso too was on that set, and he was in a haste to go to another set. And Yomi Mesegbe was like, she questioned Yomi Fasholanso that, where are you heading to? And I'm going to one set, and he made mention of the title. I was like, okay, this set is my friend that own it, and she gave me a lead role in this job. And Mesegbe said she picked up the phone and called the person, and the person was like, who is Messi? Talonje Messi. And she was like, is Messi now your friend? And she was like, if you cannot mention the Messi, that's the end. And she was like, Messi Igbe and the job, that's the end. She said she cried, and for like 3 to 4 years, she and that person, they were not talking. They were meeting on set and all of that. So it was very beautiful. And Buki writer herself said she started acting because her children, she married into a wealthy family at a very young age, and they took her children from her. So she wanted her children to know where she was, when they are of age, to know that, okay, this is what your mother is doing, so you can go look for her. Amazing story. And you will know that all these people have gone through scars like this, and we are so happy that their scars, of course, is turning to a very shining moment. So it's a very beautiful one, just like you said. I didn't think you told me. I'd have loved to follow you there, right there yesterday. Very beautiful. So, and we are still soaking in the laughter lessons and impact, and here is to shining brighter beyond every challenge as well. So let's talk about some trending movies.
Yeah, alright, for your weekend picks, there are some trending movies you shouldn't miss. College show.
Hey, what did you do, college show, my brother? College at 11 is out.
Okay, so for those who have been watching, it's an opportunity for you to catch that. Also, Jayola, the anniversary.
Yeah, have you seen the trailer?
I haven't.
It was quite interesting. So that is coming up May to be showing very, very soon. And we have Wasiu Alabi Pasuma, we have Femi Adebayo, we have Ibrahim Yekini Tele, we have Tope Aremu, Bimbo Sheyinka Quadri, Madam Shejeni Johnson, we have Adebayo Salami Okabelo, the Evergreen, and we have Kemi Akbisi and TCD2 in this one. So I think is to launch the normal Jayola Limonje was 10 years ago. So this is the comeback of the movie Jayola, the anniversary.
Yeah, so you should get to catch
Yeah,
that
when
and
it's
watch.
in cinemas.
Also, I just shipped part 2. Yeah, if you saw part 1, definitely, why wouldn't you want to see the sequel? The story continues and they want you to enjoy them more.
I can't even wait to see this one because a lot of people thought the movie ended right there.
I actually thought that too. So it's going to be in cinemas May 20th. So this is I just shipped the cadre.
So that means, okay, I don't want to, it's just like the festive season, yeah, because we're approaching the layer season as well. So these are beautiful movies. And thank you, Rufe, for making mention of all these beautiful movies. And thank you so much for also making mention of the event, the Scar to Shine of a thing. That's a very beautiful one there. And so at least that's where we wrap up this week, Best Weekend. If you're looking for a show that you will have fun, you will laugh, you will relax your neck. See, don't go anywhere. Best Weekend, this is one of them on ConsumerHallaTV. From dining, hotels, entertainment. Hey, go bye. To inspire stories and movies for the weekend, just get easier and more exciting.
Alright, thank you so much for watching, and remember to plan smart, eat well, and enjoy every moment.
I don't go to hotel.
Oh, definitely go to the hotel, lodge, rest, stay from the noise. Sometimes you need to stay from distractions. Yeah, absolutely, trust me. So we will see you next week with more deals, tips, and trends.
Alright, from the Erie Square, just like I'm always saying on this show, take care of yourself, enjoy yourself to the fullest, have fun. We've made mention of about a lot of deals. We started from dining deals, Torunje, Loriara, Unde Loriawo. So eat very well. And we made mention of hotel deals as well, and a lot of movies that you should watch out for, and we cited some amazing places to go so that you can have fun to the fullest. Thank you so much for joining us, and it's a wrap on the show. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Let the weekend begin. Ta-da!
Welcome back to Market Innovators, where we bring to your screen innovators and inventors, the people transforming ideas into influence and ambition into global impact. Good day and welcome once again. I am your host, Peace Unwoke. Today, we are going beyond the foundation of innovation, tech, AI, product and service, and we're focusing more on experiences, culture, and how people connect with brands. And in today's fast evolving economy where attention span is limited and competition level is high, businesses are no longer just selling what they offer. They are also selling emotions and experiences, how people feel, how they experience value, and how they connect with identity. Our guest today is Dr. Kenny Oshorun Olayinka, a distinguished legal practitioner and a dynamic serial entrepreneur with over 2 decades of experience across law, business, and enterprise development. She is the founder of PK Lamo Creations, a platform with a solid foundation on redefining events and entertainment through innovative experiences. She is also the CEO of Street Food Nigeria, a fast-rising food delivery brand. Dr. Kenny is also the visionary behind Luxury Party Event Center and Luxury Party Solutions, as well as the PK Lamo Experience Center, the Nigeria's first world-class event experience hub. But beyond business, she holds a doctorate degree in business analytics and emerging markets. Bound by a passion for creating impact that goes beyond business, she also leads the Bridge Connectors International, a platform focused on fostering collaboration and growth across African businesses and ecosystems. So it is only right for us to say that Dr. Kenny Oshorun Olayinka is not just building businesses, she is shaping experiences, influencing culture, and creating systems that definitely leaves lasting impact. Dr. Kenny, you're welcome to Marketing Inventors.
Thank you so much for having me here.
All right. How are you today?
Good.
Okay. I'm good. Thank you. All right. So, let's talk about your journey. What inspired you from being a legal practitioner to being the CEO of PK Lamo Creations, giving experiences, making people not only be in the center of the event, making them feel. What inspired your journey?
Okay, so I didn't go from being a legal practitioner to being an event person.
Okay.
I am still, a
yes.
legal practitioner.
Yes.
Practicing till tomorrow and forever.
All right.
So I just discovered along the line that I have eyes for beautiful spaces.
Yeah.
I come into a space and I'm able to architecturally, bring beauty to the space.
Yeah.
I discovered that I had a zeal for it. Then I discovered, most importantly, there was a natural administrator and a natural project manager. Like people would always say, I can control the whole of Nigeria from my bedroom,
Yeah, that's
So my greatest, my adrenaline is always very high when it comes to, organizing things, giving people experiences, and creating things that do not exist.
Okay, talking about organizing things, you were among the 50 awardees for the Nigerian's wedding story.
Oh,
so how did that feel? How did that?
It was a privilege.
All right.
It was a privilege, and given that we are so many in the industry, and we were just picked out of the many other people that are equally very good.
Yeah.
It felt very good, and we thank God because I believe that our efforts, creativity, input, and everything brought us this far.
All right. Across multiple industries, from food to events, lifestyle and experiences. At what point did you realize that business was not just about what you offer, it was about the experience, the emotions, what you make people feel?
Okay, so through the years, not even basically through the years, from the beginning,
Yeah.
we discovered very early enough that creativity and being able to produce an experience, especially the ones that do not exist,
Yes.
the ones that people say, oh my God, where did that idea come from? Those were the things that, would stand you out from the crowd.
Yeah.
Those were the things that will bring more money to your pocket.
Exactly.
And those are the things that, pushed us way ahead of our colleagues very early in business. I would remember the very first event, major event, not the first event, the major event that I had the privilege of organizing. And I recall that when I was told the budget, I'm like, what do you want to use all the money to do? What's the money for, you know? But because of the idea we're able to bring to the table, I remember that idea made me sit in the same room with one of the greatest minds in Nigeria, you know, because I'd never met the person, and were many that, you know, pitched for the job, and the idea was brought out of the many ideas that were there, and said, let this person come. And I remember, you know, whilst presenting, just the way you're sitting there, whilst presenting, I remember the person saying, come and work for me. I'm like, come and work for you. I'm working for myself. No, you know. So it has pushed us ahead of our colleagues, creativity, innovation, just like the Experience Center too, you know, and all that. So,
all right. Talking about, you know, the creativity, the bringing us something where it doesn't exist. What inspired the mobile spa?
Okay, so what in the Pikelamo Mobile Massage Lounge?
Yeah.
Okay, what inspired it? Creativity once again.
Yes.
But my kind of job as an event person, you know, because you want to ensure that nothing goes wrong anywhere. I find myself standing from probably morning till evening, and sometimes just a few seconds or few minutes I have to sit down, you know, I will just really sit down, and I just thought, what if this sitting down now, something is massaging somebody's body, you know? So I just thought, okay, so why can't we create an after party experience? You know, people have been there all day. Create an after party experience. So we created the mobile massage lounge where people will come, sit down. The client would have paid for it. So maybe the person wants to sit down for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, it massages their body, and they go and boogie once again. So
I mean, that's really something. You know, it still boils down to the fact that you're giving them experience.
Yes, please.
You're giving them emotions. You're making them feel better. So, you know, talking about that, how intentional are you about creating emotional connection across your different businesses?
How do you mean?
You know, in today's market, people don't just buy products anymore. They buy into a brand that makes them feel, and that's exactly what you're doing. So across your businesses, how do you create an emotional connection for people?
Okay, so I'll give you an example with Street Food Nigeria.
Yes.
With Street Food Nigeria, I don't think we're doing something that other people haven't done.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what was different about us from the beginning. Our packaging has always been different. You know, you look at our gari, the same coconut gari and granite and all that, the packaging is top notch. So people are used to, when you want to eat suya, suya will be inside the newspaper, you know, and all that. But we've got beautiful boxes for our suya, such that the first time a client would see the suya box, the person was like, you know, I said, please, people, you come, Street Food, you people are coming for my party. And that's how we, you know, we started receiving requests here and there. Our packaging, and that packaging, I mean, we have it there. We talk to you personally, you know, through the packaging. You feel, you know that we thought about you. We thought about you carefully. We want to make contact with you. So all of the text on the boxes, on the cards, thank you card, thank you for connecting with us, all those experiences, it's, I mean, down to even the toothpick to pick your puff-puff with street food. You had the boss, card on the stick. I mean, it's just personal. Do you understand?
Yes.
So for everything that we do, we try to ensure that people have that personal experience. Like if you come to the Experience Center, I mean, right from the gate is an experience, because you had the swing where you could take your picture before you go in. You had the flower wall when you get in. In case, I mean, if people were so many there, you had a spot where you could be chaka, you know, taking pictures and all that. And every place in the Experience Center is just a picture-ready, friendly place. You know.
You're very, very intentional about giving people experience.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Good experience.
Good experience. Okay, let's go back to the packaged suya. You know, many Nigerians will say if the suya is not inside newspaper, it's not authentic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you moving away from that, you know, giving them something that elevates the cultural impact. How do you preserve Nigerian culture through your business?
Okay, so how is putting suya in an old newspaper with ink in Nigerian culture? God forbid. We are not like that in Nigeria. It was just because suya was never something very expensive.
Okay.
So you had to look for something that is not so expensive to pack it, else the price would go up, right? So then, over the years, we now grew to a company that would deal with premium clients. Have you seen premium clients eating through the newspaper? No. So they needed those boxes. You had a commissioner having his birthday. You had the same forth of a PS. You had a bank manager having his. You had big events like that. It's street food suya they want because of the packaging and because of the hygiene.
Yes.
You are sure of the hygiene, you're sure of the packaging, and everything just comes well. And I mean, for another thing is somebody comes to an event, for example, the person does not have to eat the suya there.
Yes.
It's all packed in a box.
Talking about premium experiences, you know, through the PK Lamore Experience Center, you focused heavily on giving premium experiences. Yes. So what misconception do you think businesses in Nigeria fail to understand about the experience economy?
Well, I don't think that they don't know about the experience economy. Actually, it costs money to give people an experience. And except you're intentional, except you have been like that from the beginning, like I said, it has always been our focus to stand out, to give what others would not give, you know. Let me give you an example. We had, some time back, we bought a 1977 Beetle.
I know.
And a 1978 Beetle. I'm looking around to see if anybody here would match that age to know how the 1977 Beetle and 1978 Beetle. So why did we do that? We went as far as going to a remote village in Oyo State, in Ondo State, to get that Beetle. Then we turned one of the Beetles into a couch. Yeah? Wow. Yes, we turned it into a couch. And the other one, we put the lashes. We tried to make it beautiful. Well, it's just bringing something. But those things cost money, you know. Yes. So Nigerians really want to give a premium experience, but premium experiences cost money. So it takes intentionality, I mean determination, to tell yourself, regardless of the cost, I will give an experience. You give an experience. That makes sense. So let's move away from that. You know, you hold a doctorate in business analytics and emerging markets. So how does...
Hello consumers, you have the right to be heard, absolutely. So join us on the conversation, share your brand experience, where you tell us all your experiences about brand on the outer world via our YouTube channel every Wednesday from the hour of 4:20 to 5:20. You can watch us via our YouTube channel, ConsumerHallaTV, and follow us on all our social media platforms, ConsumerHallaTV. Share your brand experience. It's about storytelling. It's about experiences.
Hello consumers, you're welcome to another exciting episode of Consumer Voice on ConsumerHallaTV. I am Matilda Omenai. As you already know, Consumer Voice is a show where we'll be visiting different places in Lagos to check out people's preferences, hear what the consumers have to say about different leading brands that they make use of.
Hello, it's your boy here, Iremofe Koforola, and you know what? They call me the AUF General Overseer. Every day is a blessing and it is meant to be enjoyed maximally with AUF packages that put a smile on our faces. And guess what? That is why this show AUF is for you. You can get to know about trendy market slashes, promos, offers and juicy deals that put a smile on your faces, and you can always enjoy them maximally. And you know one thing that is so interesting about this show? It is a blend of English and Pidgin. As I dey run you English, now I go to marry am with Pidgin, make am spicy. So catch me every time on the show to enjoy more about trendy AUF packages. Peace.
Public service announcement. Hello consumers, I am Kikelomo Ajibola and welcome to the Scam Alert segment on ConsumerHalla TV. Scam Alert educates viewers about various scams affecting consumers. We learn tips on how to identify fraudulent activities and provide advice on protecting our personal information. We aim to raise awareness and empower viewers to avoid falling victim to scams. We cover various topics such as phishing, identity theft, fraudulent investment schemes, and many more. You want to catch up on how these scammers invade our lives? Join us every Tuesday by 12:30 p.m. for Scam Alert on our YouTube channel at ConsumerHalla TV. Subscription is absolutely free. And in case you're not following us across all our social media platforms, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok at ConsumerHalla TV. Don't say I didn't do anything for you this 2025. Bye.
Welcome to In the Marketplace. We are taking you on a journey behind the scene of Nigeria's most vibrant market, from the sight and sound of the market to the stories of the people who makes it thrive. We will be sharing the untold stories that brings this market to life. Join us as we explore the history, challenges, and triumphs of the market vendors. We will dive into the daily lives of the people who call markets home and uncover the secret that makes this market special. You will get to see the passion, energy, and dedication that goes into making this market success. Tune in to the In the Marketplace on ConsumerHalla TV on Thursday by 11 a.m. to experience the sight and sound. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handle on ConsumerHalla TV. I am Elizabeth Abefe.
Hello fellow consumers, are you looking for a program where we give analysis about brand and a program where we project the voice of the consumer? Join my team and I on Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box by calling on the program to get your issues resolved.
And in case you are wondering where Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box will be showing, please join us on our YouTube channel at ConsumerHalla TV. Subscription is free by 2 p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. every Mondays and Wednesdays. Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box will be airing and will be here to provide you any information on brands and also issues that you have pending for us to resolve. Also follow us across all our other social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok at ConsumerHalla TV. And that is why at ConsumerHalla TV,
you deserve to be heard. Hi everyone, I am Iri Ayomikunle Eke. Join me live on Perspective every Mondays to Friday from the hour of 9 to 10, where we have meaningful and engaging conversations about all the burning and pressing issues making the round. Issues related to our economy and consumers. It's conversing, it's relatable, it's beyond interview. We have expert analysts who gives updated analysis about all aspects of a conversation. Join the moving train by subscribing to our YouTube channel, ConsumerHalla TV, and do well to follow us on all our social media platforms, ConsumerHalla TV. Stay informed. Thank you.
I am Matilda Omenai. As you already know, Market Today is the show where we visit different markets across Nigeria, Lagos, to check out the prices of different things, ranging from household items to foodstuffs to cosmetics, electronics, every other thing.
In a world of hustle and bustle, entertainment keeps us alive, and that is why at ConsumerHalla TV, we ensure you enjoy all around 360-degree entertainment program. Screen Time is the show for you, where you enjoy top 5 countdown, celebrity of the week, exclusive interview, and other segments.
Don't mind if it's just a jealous person.
Oh,
It's new movie release, updates, and Screen Time. I'm going to enjoy myself because this is my favorite time on the program. I get to recommend good movie for you, and I'm also waiting for you to recommend movies to me also in the comment section. Screen Time is not just all about entertainment, it is relaxing and also educational. So that is why we are bringing to you Screen Time on ConsumerHalla TV. And in case you're wondering where to join us every Mondays by 5 o'clock p.m. at ConsumerHalla TV on our YouTube channel. Subscription is very, very free. And in case you have not followed us across all our social media platforms, please do so. We are begging you, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also TikTok at ConsumerHalla TV. What are you waiting for? Click on that follow and subscribe right now.
And from the I to the R to the E to the M to the F to the E, my name is...
How does data and strategic thinking influence the way you make decisions and scale your ventures?
Everywhere, all the time. I mean, we were just having a conversation with your chairman. I was just having a conversation with your chairman, and it was this same thing we were talking about: data, analyzing things. what has been before us. Where are we now? Where are we going to? There are some things I was just saying. The world has gone. The world has changed, basically. Everything is no longer the way it used to be. Now, for anybody to do anything, you are trying to look at it. Nobody just gets up to say, I want to do this thing. The people that did it before, what happened? What came out of it? Where are we going to? What is the future? What does the future hold for this? So everything has to be analyzed critically. Data is very, very important. Just what we were discussing here. Data is very, very important in going through all of this so that the mistakes of the past will be improved on or totally eradicated, and there can be progress in whatever.
Okay. Let's go on a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Market Innovators, and we are still having this conversation with Dr. Kenny Oshoro Olayinka. Dr. Kenny, you are a woman of faith and a leader. How has your faith influenced your approach to business, leadership, and decision making?
It has always been. See the way I took a deep breath?
Yes.
There is no business, there is no leadership, and there is nothing outside God. I know this is not a spiritual forum, but I would always say anytime people invite me to come for maybe be a keynote speaker somewhere, and they always look at me and wonder, oh, what does she want to say? Maybe I want to give them to. I said the first thing I write is God, you know, because everything has been about when preparation meets opportunity too. But you know, when they say the steps of the righteous, they're ordered of God. If God does not order your step to those places, you would never see those things. So how has it affected it? In everything I do, I live a prayerful life and a fasted life. When I mean fasted, for those that understand Yoruba, people call me Yalawe, you know.
Yeah.
I don't look anything like how deeply spiritual I am, you know, but you can't do anything outside God. People call it in English and they say faith as F-A-T-E, but it's really, really God and God alone.
Yeah.
The very first big event that I got, I would never forget it. The event, I literally begged to do that event because they were like, I beg you. An event that Dora Coinley, may God rest her soul, was going to be there. It was a big deal. You had all Nollywood stars there. I literally withdrew all my money from my account to say, okay, people should not even bother paying me. They said, we'll pay you one small money like that. I said, okay, no problem. After setting up for that event, I stood at the back and someone walked up to me. I said, what are you doing here? I said, please, because I was still in a paid employment. I said, you didn't see me here. You didn't see me here. And he said, you did this? I said, wow. Now that's what I'm telling you about what people call faith, but it's God ordering your steps. And the person said, wait, you did this setup? I said, oh, yes. He said, wow. Guess what? Our chairman is having his 75th birthday. I think you can come and pitch. I said, oh, really? I said, okay. And that was how I went to pitch. Very young girl. Very, very young. You won't even imagine my age, you know. And I went and pitched for that job, got the job, got my first millions at a very small age. Very small. I remember, you know how that, you know, the money was so big then, you know, and it's not still small now, you know. And I remember having all this money, not having any responsibility anyway. I just said, I'll go buy a motor.
Enjoyment minister.
You know, so, I mean, it has helped because that strengthened my resolve that I have something to offer.
Yes.
I have something to give. I have something inside of me, you know, that could deliver things of value such that people exchange money for serious value, you know.
Yeah.
And since then, I just knew through that very episode, that very thing that happened, that scenario, that encounter, that these things would always, let's use the word faith, it would always be there. It will always lead you. And the same thing with leadership, you know, is that ability for you to, as a leader, you just look at people and you find potential in them. And like a man that, one of the security officers in one of my offices, and I remember that the manager said, I just want to tell you, the security company is one baba that they brought to. I don't think that Baba can work here. I said, okay, I will see the Baba. When I got to the office and I saw him, very elderly man, and I sat in my car and I looked at him. And she said, so ma, should I tell the security company to come and take him away? I said, no, leave him. He became the CSO of all the companies that I have. Yes. Wow. So that thing would always lead you. That thing they call the fate would always lead you.
Yes. So looking at your journey so far, what has been the most important mindset shift you've had to make as a leader?
That's a tricky question.
No, looking at your journey so far, what has been the most important mindset shift that you've had to make as a leader?
As a leader, you just get to the point where nothing moves you any longer. Nothing comes to you to rattle. Nothing. You're tough.
Yes, you have the ability to chest it now.
You are tough. There's nothing like, I would always refer to Yoruba proverbs. So when you have that mindset that what is it in? So you're able to chest many things. Nothing shakes you, and then people begin to say, she's as hard as a rock. I mean, you just get to that point as a leader, and nothing rattles, nothing rocks your boat. Nothing, you're chesting anything that comes and you're handling it.
Okay.
It's supposed to be.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Kenny. I've been having a wonderful session so far.
Same here.
All right, let's go on a short break now. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a
back to Marketing Inventors. I am still here having a very insightful conversation with Dr. Kenny Oshoru Olayinka. Now, if you watched the last episode of Marketing Inventors, you know this is my favorite segment. Now, I mean, I like other segments, but I like to show off with this one because it's the favorite quote segment. So I have a favorite quote of my own, and this one, it says, even when you think you're defeated, dig deeper, go harder, press, because there's something better, there's something worth it on the other side. And this is by Kennedy Ryan. All right, so Dr. Kenny, what is that one quote that keeps you grounded and motivated on your journey?
This is a very simple one because I've had this quote since I was 15. And that's because in my journey in life, I discovered that it has always been this. It's not written by anybody, it's written by me. And the quote is very simple and straightforward. I always win. This has been my journey. This has been my story.
Yes.
You saw it somewhere?
On your Instagram.
Yes. I always win. I've never defeated. I always win. I don't have one story of I always win. I always win. So this has shaped my mentality. It has shaped my decisions. It has, look, I always win.
Talking about your winning mindset, can you share 3 principles that has guided your journey, your growth and success across the industries?
I don't joke with my spiritual life. I don't joke with my spiritual life. I don't look anything like what I am, like I've said, but I'm very, very deep spiritually, extremely deep. And I was fortunate enough to have been a Christian very early, served God, for the most of my life, in fact, So I am a prayerful person, and I don't joke with the presence of God and with God himself. Then secondly, I don't move around with a lot of friends. My circle is even up to a circle.
Wow.
I don't think it's up to a circle. I am big on loyalty. Very, very big on loyalty. So they are not even up to a handful. So I keep my circle really very tiny and very small, but very, very rich, resourceful, powerful network. Then what would the third thing be? The third thing would be it's a tough one.
Okay, so
no.
Okay.
When I say it's a tough one, I'm trying to pick between, two that I'm looking at. So the third one would be whatever you learn on your journey in life and in business. I would always refer to something that I learned from a man of God a long time ago. People rarely change. When they show you who they are, don't think for them. That is who they are. If anyone betrays you once, don't go back and refriend whoever has betrayed you.
Because
in business,
do it again.
in life, and in anything, they will do it again. Stay focused.
Exactly. Stay focused. So when you look at everything you're building, from businesses to platforms to creating experiences, what kind of impact or legacy are you intentionally creating?
So for me, I started with nothing.
Yeah.
When I mean nothing, I mean it was all ideas, with a computer, So anytime I have the opportunity to inspire younger people, the world has changed. People no longer believe in hard work. I mean, the younger generation, they want fast track. So whenever I have the opportunity to build the younger generation, to show them how I got to where I am, I do that, And most importantly, which is the reason why we started the Bridge Connectors, is to connect people of network, people of policy changers, powerful people together, because what one person would be able to achieve, 100 will achieve it probably,
yes,
100
effectively, yes.
effectively, you know. So it's to try and build Africa, an Africa where we'll come together in unity. You're no longer Igbo to me, you're not Yoruba to me, you're not Hausa to me, we're one. And if we come together, we can achieve something really, really bigger, stronger, and greater.
So building across multiple industries, this is my last question for you on the show, by the way. You know, it comes with its own challenges. What has been one of the most difficult moments in your journey, and how did you navigate it?
In the journey of building businesses?
Yes.
Staff, they are wonderful people. They are wonderful people. You know, Africa, let me not say Africa, let me restrict whatever I'm saying to Nigeria. Getting credible workers.
Yes.
Trusted workers. People that you could actually leave things in their hands and be sure that everything will go on smoothly is quite difficult. And that's because of the culture. I mean, we all travel out of the country.
Yeah.
If a white man tells you that you're supposed to work for 20 hours, you work for 20 hours.
Exactly.
You will work for 20 hours. If you don't work for the 20 hours, you will not be paid. You may even be fired. The reverse is the case in Nigeria. You tell somebody, why are you just coming to work by 12 o'clock? Give the person a query. Madam, they're very wicked. You know, it's a cultural thing.
Yes.
You know, so this, and it's not just for me, it's for most entrepreneurs in Nigeria. It's tough for entrepreneurs. You find dishonest workers, the ones that will steal, the ones that would lie, you know, and all that. That has been the toughest, you know.
Yeah.
But we thank God all the same.
We thank God all the same. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Kenny, for staying with us on this conversation, sharing your journey, your insights, and your vision. Now, one thing is for sure, as industries continue to evolve, entrepreneurs who understand how to create meaningful experiences and lasting impact would define the future of business. And that's it today on the edition of Market Innovators, where we spotlight the people transforming ideas into influence and ambition into global impact. I am your host, Peace Uweke. Stay inspired, keep building, and keep innovating.
Hello beautiful people, welcome to the Hottest Entertainment Corner, where cinema meets style, stars and premium gist. I am your host, Iremofe Koforola, man always clothed in wealth and strength. If you are very familiar with this show, you would always know that I am never alone. I never walk alone because I'm always with the one and only Kikelomo Ajibola.
At this point, I don't even understand this guy anymore. You are always coming with a little bit, one way or the other, flattering me. What exactly is going on?
I mean, who wouldn't want to be with a gorgeous woman like you? Every single time you begin to glitter, like, you know.
Wow. I wish I could glitter and I become gold so I can have a lot of money. All right, welcome to Screen Time. And don't mind you, Remofe is always like that. This is Screen Time on ConsumerHallaTV, and I am your beautiful co-host Kikelomo Ajibola. And this particular program is one that is exciting. It is fully packed with a lot of different segments, from our top 5 countdown, celebrity of the week, and my most favorite, new movie release updates. Thank you so much for coming on the program this evening once again.
Thank you so much for coming to my TEDx talk. Alright, today, because we are exploring the world of movie premieres and something that we all know that is very important. Because,
absolutely.
What is even theater without premieres? So 2026 is already proving that Nollywood is not here to play. Absolutely. From glamorous red carpet to blockbuster debut, emotional standing ovations and jaw-dropping celebrity fashion moments, Nigeria film premieres this year are serving premium entertainment.
Absolutely. Lagos, Abuja, and even global platforms are buzzing with fresh premieres, bigger productions, and international recognition. This year, Nollywood is stepping louder into global cinema conversations.
Oh, interesting. I know the fact that we are stepping higher, going higher.
Higher.
It is no longer the way it used to be, and we see that even premieres over the years, they've changed.
Yeah, the dynamics have changed, the look of it, and how everything, has been. We've been opportunity to go to quite a few would I say few? Quite a...
Anyway, we need to raise our shoulder.
Yeah, we need to raise our shoulder. Ready. We've been able to go to a number of premieres, and they're not just premieres, like these are huge movies that we've been to, especially last year. This year we took a step back, but don't worry, we are coming back. You're coming back. So premieres are very, very interesting. They are beautiful. They are just that thing that is refreshing. It's another way to just captivate the audience. To me.
Absolutely. Let's look at biggest premieres so far. Let's start with that. So we start with some of the major films making waves in 2026.
All right, I'm going to start with this one because it is my favorite film. I love this guy so much. You should already know what I'm talking about. A New Note by Timini Egweson and Kayode Kasum. This particular movie is not because it's even my fave, it's just a very fantastic one. And we were at the movie premiere. It was awesome, it was amazing, it was beautiful. Trust me, this film is a chef kiss. Timini Egweson kicked off the year in style with this romantic, I would say romantic, spooky, drama, glamorous Lagos premiere, because it was a glamorous film, and it was a glamorous Lagos premiere because you see the doers and the shakers of Lagos State at the premiere, and it is a complete it was inspired by the 80s. And oh my god, how did I dress up that day? I was just looking so cute because I wanted to outshine. I wanted to outdo myself because I'm going to see my face. Obviously, I'm going to dress up. Trust me, to show out. And the fashion theme, like we said, was 80s inspired, and had celebrities showing up in vintage elegance. I can remember the most glamorous entry to me was from Eniola Badmus, and Timini also made quite an entry, but another Badmus entry. Oh my god, that woman knows what she's doing. Imagine her coming on that horse and the carriage and addressing her style. She actually killed it, and one of those people that actually blew my mind away when I watched the movie, and I was like, oh yeah, this person blew my mind away, was Toluwani George. She was just on theme. Everybody that went there was amazing, beautiful.
Yeah, so from fashion to storytelling, it was giving nostalgia and star power. I mean, it's Timini. So that's one of the biggest premieres so far in the year 2026. Next is Mother's Love.
Ooh.
Mother's Love. I mean, Kike, we get to hear of
see, it was a lot of buzz around this particular one. I don't even understand. From journalist saga to a red carpet interview saga to a huge comeback to the Nollywood space. It was just an amazing drama. We don't like drama, but then this drama gave us a lot. And this particular movie is by the screen legend Omotola Jalade Ekende. She made her directorial debut with this particular one, and trust me, the premiere was monumental. When it's Omotola Jalade now, you see the Agbaduas and Agbashakers. It's not only shakers and doers now. You see them. I think Obasanjo, the former president, was at the premiere. Her daughter came from America to surprise her. So obviously, amazing, beautiful premiere right there. While the movie is was really slow in the cinema, I was ready to do better, but this particular one was amazing. I did enjoy everything. We didn't go to the premiere, but trust me, we enjoyed this one.
And this is just to celebrate 30 years in Nollywood while stepping behind the camera. You know, it's something very iconic.
Iconic, like it. Only Amanda can pull that off, and she pulled it off, trust me. And then we have Evie. Oh, this one, some people were very happy to talk about it. And the premiere was a match in Lagos. It brought together top stars for a powerful story centered on resilience, music, and redemption. This one is the one that our fave, the most gorgeous, the most beautiful, the most humble. She's such a stunner. Oh my God.
Such a sweetheart.
Such a sweetheart. If you've met Mom Dada, I think you understand what I'm talking about. I remember seeing her at was it Love and New Note or no? It wasn't Love and New Note.
Everything is new again.
Everything is new again by with Messi Aigbe and Vine Olugo, And I saw her at the entrance. We went for the red carpet, the premiere, obviously, and I was like, oh my God, because the fact is crazy about Mom Dada, and I do love her also. She's just very fantastic. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. A friend of mine, you know, my colleague loves you. She was like, where is he? You know, she was so cute. She was like, where is he? And I'm like, I don't know where he is, but he would have loved. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, my darling. We'll see. Maybe I will see him by Girls before I leave. And then guess what? I saw this guy outside. I'm like, bro, I just saw Mommy Dada. And he was like, where? I'm like, she is at the premiere. She's like, it was just going everywhere. You know, he loves this lady so much. And then all of a sudden we're already leaving, and she came outside and we both rushed to her. She was like, oh, she was so like, I'm like, this is my colleague. We're like, oh yeah, I remember. How are you? You know, they caught up because they went to the same uni. OAU, alumni.
Church. We were talking about church that day.
Which one? You were talking about church?
It's the same church.
They went to the same university and now they're going to the same church. Oh girl, so that was, I think you put your disease together.
No, we didn't go same uni. You
didn't go same uni?
No,
I think you went to
she went to Lagos.
Oh, you didn't like, that's true, that's true.
So we are talking about church and like, oh, I worship at the church. Like,
because I know you guys were talking about something that was very similar. Like, I think I even went to go and look for somebody for you now. You already left me. But she's such a humble person. And Evie was an amazing one. A very beautiful story. If you haven't seen it, try as much as possible to go see it.
And you know one thing, when you talk about the guest list, very star-studded as expected. Like, it's moved the shakers of the industry.
Movers and shakers.
So let's talk about the global Nollywood movement, because it's also very important when we talk about premieres. Because the Nigerian cinema is also making serious international moves. Yeah, absolutely, you know.
Exactly. Films like My Father's Shadow and Lady are pushing Nigerian storytelling to Cannes Sundays and global showcases.
Absolutely, because My Father's Shadow, it won an international award. I think that was
we're getting there.
Yeah, so BAFTA, and you know, it's even also nominated for AMVC Haze. Yeah, AMVC Haze.
And AMVC is almost here.
Yeah, so you know, these are local stories doing well internationally. So kudos to them. So this is just more than premieres. It is history in motion, and it absolutely true. We've seen many premieres that like
they felt like
like just history, very historical.
It's especially like this particular premiere, Agashikole.
Like
you know, it was totally different from the regular, the other premieres that we've been good. There's nothing regular about premieres. Crazy nights, you know. But like Agashikole's premiere it wasn't also in the 80s, but it was more on the Yoruba culture, and you know, the questions and the interactions from this celebrity was really beautiful. Their insight to life, what they think about the Gen Zs. Oh my God, it was so different, you know. Talking about respect, culture, dressing, you know, dance, you know, stuff like that. Very beautiful conversations. And when it comes to premiere, trust me, they most likely 95% of the time stick to the team, and the team always eats over and over again. I also love Ovasabi Auntie's premiere. The decoration, the decor was fantabulous. Sonia Imaku outdid herself at that premiere. All the premieres that we went to, absolutely stunning. Very, very beautiful one.
So what makes 2026 different? It's a very big question.
Oh, just 3 words, baby. Bigger, bolder, and global. We are getting there.
Absolutely. From improved production quality to stronger storytelling, celebrity collaborations, and international distribution, Nollywood is evolving beautifully.
I think you're talking about collaboration. There is one with Mo Abudu, Ebony TV, and is it Idris Elba? Yeah, so you see, this is always a very, very big name, and Nigeria, we are in it already. And let's not forget the fashion. God have mercy. When you go to a movie premiere, you're talking about fashion. You're talking about style. You're just looking at, I say, Auntie, you too? What's going on here? And the Nigerian programs are now becoming full-scale cultural moments, and I love it for us because it's not just about dressing like a Western person. Most of the premieres that we go to are more of our cultural, is more of cultural oriented, which is very, very beautiful. I think one of the people that I really, really look forward to their dressing at movie premieres, she always looks absolutely stunning, is Nancy Isime. She does knows how to show out. Oh my God! I remember the outfit that Funka Akindele was wearing to Love and Union's movie premiere. It was absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful people. People know how to dress, so trust me. Premiere is just like a Met Gala. You're just going to show your dressing and do some interviews.
All right, yeah, it is not just about dressing, because we all have the fun time of fun moments on red carpet. And quick question, Kikelamo. This is something we should look at. What is film premiere without drama?
Oh, God have mercy. There's one drama in my head already. I think we should be thinking about the same thing.
I love dramas.
Which one are you thinking about right now? There's one I'm thinking about, and I want us to be in sync.
Oh, okay. Was that Obasabianti?
No.
Oh.
I don't want to say an individual drama. I want to say a drama that entails all of us.
Oh. Yeah, recently.
February.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to rack my brain.
And Yola Badmo's entrance.
Oh.
Everything was flying. Cameraman, no. Tripod, no.
Yeah.
It was dramatic.
I was just looking at it from the angle of the celebrities.
Celebrities have
no.
They have dramas. Those ones that you ask for interviews. Those ones that will walk on red carpets. You're walking on a red carpet, but then you are saying you don't want to grant interview. Why are you walking on the red carpet? They will call you now
it's
for
part
interview.
Of the drama.
That's what I'm saying. Showing out is crazy. So if you're not very, very calm, you will just you'll be very frustrated. But we love them so much. It's always fun to see people that you grow up watching, people that you watch on TV. I remember when you saw Zainab Balogun. Yeah. Oh my God! Your friend was like, oh my God! Zainab doesn't live in Nigeria anymore. So it was a rare coincidence for you to just see her at that moment. You were like, what is going on here? Zainab is very beautiful, obviously. So it's amazing. And I can't wait to see one person at a movie. I've been looking for her.
We know.
This person. Why are you doing me like this? I remember asking Bisola Ayola, I'm like, is this person coming? She's like, yeah, she's going to be. And then I did not see her. Why? I've just been looking for you, but I'm very sure one day me and you, I go jam I trust me. And when I see you, I'm going to hold your leg.
Interesting.
Honestly, not just a regular movie night. It's not just that. We need the glitter, paparazzi, surprise guest, and fashion statement that scream main character energy. I remember when I saw Don Jazzy at Love and News, I was quite surprised. I'm like, oh wow, this is actually very, very beautiful.
Yeah, interesting. So let's look at upcoming expectations, because
yes,
about what movie premieres are all about. But sometimes we need to be, expectant of some things. So as 2026 unfolds, fans are anticipating even more high-profile premieres, festival selections, and cinematic surprises.
And one thing is certain: Nigeria's film industry is shining brighter than ever.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I love that, because we are getting there.
You're getting
and,
there.
The main reason we have to talk about premieres today is because it is one of the promotions for movies you get to see. Many people get to know about movies sometimes through the premiere, and like, oh, okay, the way everybody dresses and all that. So it's a means of PR out there. So, and it is a movie is never a cinematic release is
never complete without a movie premiere, obviously.
So that just starts on that. Alright, so let's move to our top 5 countdown of the week. So we are talking about movie premieres here, but we want to look at 5 things celebrities do before attending a movie premiere in Nigeria.
You know, we're going behind the scene.
Yeah.
Let's go behind the scene.
Yeah, we are going behind the scene now to show to you that it's not just appearing that night. They do a lot of things.
A lot of things. I remember
Absolutely.
somebody asking someone, how long did it take you to, get dressed? Somebody said, to get yourself together, she said 1 month. I'm like, what?
So it's a whole lot.
So it's a whole lot, especially for ladies.
Now let's
Trust
get
me.
into our countdown.
Number 5 is the outfit planning. It is a full-time job. Trust me, even for me. That I know that I'm just there to go and do cover. You know, if I tell them now, I plan my outfit with somebody in this office. Like, I am so particular about what I'm wearing there because these are places that you can meet literally anybody, and this is a place that is not just for the regular people in society. These are people that are of high class, and you have to show out. So before any premiere, celebs are already working with stylists and designers in Nigeria. Premiere themes are serious business. So fashion is a major assignment.
Yes, not just fashion being a major assignment. Another thing you should always look out for during premieres, the hair, the makeup, and the grooming marathon.
Ooh.
Like, people pay attention to it because makeup artists, hairstylists, barbers, everybody that involved, everyone is involved as go into achieving that flawless red carpet look.
Absolutely. And another thing is the social media teasers and hype building. Celebrities drop behind the scenes clip, outfit ends, and glam shot to build anticipation online, and this is all strategy of a PR for this particular production that they are going for.
Alright, so coming on number 2 thing that they do is the media prep and red carpet confidence. It's not easy.
You need it though.
Trust me, you need that confidence on the red carpet. So it's a whole lot. So from practicing poses, you want to pose this way, to do it that way, to preparing for interviews, they get ready to own the spotlight.
This is not a script. They are just throwing questions that you never even met this person at all.
Even sometimes your reactions to some things,
you have to just be very, very cautious. As a celebrity, is not easy. Somebody's, from year to year. It's not just about 2, interviews. We are maybe like around 30 people are ready to ask you questions. So it's very, very important for them to do this. And the number 1 is networking and star power moves. Premieres are major social events. It's about connections, visibility, and brand presence.
Absolutely. And then you have it, the top 5 things celebrities do before eating a Nigerian movie premiere.
Because in Nigeria, a premiere is never just a movie night. It is a full-blown fashion and entertainment spectacle. Absolutely.
Screen time is in segments, so we've talked about the top 5 countdown, and now it's very important we talk about the celebrity of the week. Our celebrity of the week is none other than the legendary.
Oh, the beautiful
grandma.
Sexy. Glamour.
Iyabo Ojo.
I sexy. Clocky. I love her so much.
Yeah,
I love her so much. She deserves today's celebrity of the week. Actually, I've never been a celebrity of the week before.
Anna.
What are we doing?
No.
What exactly are we doing?
I don't know what you are doing.
I don't know what you are doing.
I don't know.
But Iyabo Ojo definitely deserves this. She's such an hard worker. She's an amazing woman, a glamour, she has beautiful kids that are doing well for themselves. And a movie, The Return of Arinzo, is a very beautiful one. And it's growing rapidly. The numbers are just coming in. People are showing the support.
The numbers are numbering.
They are numbering. This one is not cho. It's not by cho. This one, they are showing working. So it's absolutely beautiful. And now they already took the premiere, I think last week Sunday, to London, and they killed it. Absolutely amazing. So this celebrity of the week is well deserved, because our premiere was the major highlight, especially with Funke Akindele and Toya Imaku's bars. And this year, she's widely regarded as one of the most stylish Nigerian celebrities on the red carpet. I've seen her like twice on the red carpet. She's absolutely stunning, especially at major premieres like The Return of Arinzo, and also a particular movie premiere that we saw at, I think it was at Ovasabi. Auntie. Yeah, absolutely. And I think I remember our outfit too for behind the scene.
Yeah, so from our regal theme-driven looks to luxury styling and consistent fashion forward appearances, she has truly stood out in Nollywood's 2026 premiere season.
Absolutely important to know that this particular woman doesn't come to play. This woman, they don't care about being a glamour. They're just enjoying themselves. It is very, very important to know this. And that particular one is absolutely necessary because a movie premiere was amazing and it was the talk of the town, like we said. But before we continue and move into the next segment, which is my favorite, let's go on a short break. And when we get back, we'll get straight into the new movie release update of the week.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer. And as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHallaTV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
At ConsumerHalla TV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHalla TV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHalla TV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHalla TV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHalla TV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHalla TV. At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard.
At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard.
Welcome back from that break, and it is still screen time on ConsumerHalla TV, and today we are talking about Nigerian movie premieres and how it is also a form of PR for selling their markets. Absolutely. Now let's move straight into the new movie release update of the week. Remember, doesn't have any business here, so I'm the one you're going to be seeing on your screen right now. The first one is Bonds and Bank on Ruth Kadiri 247, starring Ejiro Metitiri, Yusuf Muhammad Awal, and Stefania Bassi. Now these two new actors, because this is my first time seeing them, and they're two new actors, and I think I have a new crush, guys. Oh God, I have a new crush. You can go and watch that movie and just guess my crush in this particular movie and tell me. I love this particular movie because it is about a woman that is very, very self-aware and chooses herself regardless of whatever anybody have to say about it, and she stood on business.
Yeah, and also a dancer, Gabriel.
Afolayo.
I think his name is also Olashibomi.
Oh,
yeah, so Daddy Gabriel, we greet you.
We greet you. We greet you, sir.
Celebrity of the week. It's super amazing. You know, I've watched him in several movies. I'm like, this man is just super talented. Give him any role, he delivers.
Exactly.
So let him sing, you are swept away.
Oh,
let
Lord.
him dance for you. I don't know.
I love those two songs. I think I remembered it then. It was like I think it was close when I was writing my WAEC or so, and everybody was always.
Oh, it was when somebody broke your heart. Be sincere.
No, they did not break my heart though.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not start that one early. They did not break my heart at that time, but I know that everybody was always using that song, to sing for their girlfriend. Then it was a very, very huge thing then, and those two songs are still on my phone till today. I love them. One of my favorite songs ever. Gabriel Afolayan killed those two songs.
Alright, so this week's Celebrity of the Week puts spotlight on the ever iconic Gabriel Afolayan, who is an actor, and whose longevity, charisma, and screen brilliance continue to inspire generations.
Absolutely. From unforgettable movie roles to commanding public presence, Gabriel Afolayan remains one of Nollywood's most respected stars.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love him. He's such an amazing human being, such a beautiful guy. If you meet him, he's just very calm. The way he speaks is the way he speaks. He says, I remember he's such an amazing human being. But before we leave on the program, it is time it is time for me to shine bright like a diamond.
And show us that you're a triple threat.
I just did this right now.
Yeah, so go ahead, please.
I just did it. It's time. Let me use this one to sing. It's time for a new movie release update. I love this particular session.
Your song by yourself.
What do you mean by that?
Even me, I don't go buy your album. I go tell you the truth. You be my friend. I go tell you, say no go near that area. Because if they abuse the film, they go abuse me, joy.
So you don't want to be abused?
Me. I can't take bullets for anybody.
I was just asking, you cannot take a bullet for me, and I could take a bullet for you.
Hey,
I can't take a bullet for you.
But not in this aspect. In any,
I know.
Even in any aspect.
Any aspect.
Let that time
my
come.
dear, I promise you I'll take a bullet for you.
Okay, please go to the new movie.
So it is that time. It is time that this is the kind of time you know people that really genuinely care about you. This one is not on that list. Anyways, let's go to the new movie release update session on Screen Time on ConsumerHallaTV. I love the particular session because it's that time for me to recommend a movie for you and for you also to recommend one for me in the comment section. And if there's anyone you don't really, you don't really like or you're not really a fan of, just tell me, Kike, no, I think this movie is just overhyped or I think this movie is just very good. Let me know in the comment section. And if there is a particular movie I did not mention and you would love me to mention, let me also know. The first one is A Week with a Star on Miwa Olorunfemi TV, starring Michael Dapper, the fine boy himself. Hey, boo-boo.
Good evening, you're watching News Highlights on ConsumerHallaTV. I am Hiremofe Koforola. And now to the news highlights. Nigeria and Germany signed a €365 million investment partnership. The deal targets energy, agriculture, infrastructure, and private sector growth. Officials say the agreement supports Nigeria's long-term economic development plans. IPMAN has asked Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited to focus on fixing local refineries. The group criticized efforts for security are also worsening inflationary pressures. The Nigerian stock market shed 170 billion naira during Thursday trading. Investors sold off mid-cap stocks following recent market gains. Analysts described this decline as a temporary consolidation phase. SM Future Music Group has reportedly shut down after restricting withdrawals. Thousands of investors are now unable to access their funds. An expert warned the platform showed signs of a Ponzi scheme. Securities and Exchange Commission has warned Nigerians against fake online investment platforms. The commission said many schemes operate illegally on social media. SEC urged investors to verify registration before committing funds. Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria has partnered fintech firm PayC. The initiative aims to improve digital access for small businesses. Officials say the platform will expand SME visibility and online sales. And that is the news highlight. Thank you so much for watching, and do not forget to subscribe across all our social media platforms on X, Facebook, TikTok at ConsumerHalla. ConsumerHallaTV resumes on Monday at 8 a.m. I am Hiremofe Koforola.
Meanwhile, Lauren Femi Wari Jaja. This movie is a beautiful one and it's recently released on Mirror Lauren Femi TV. Please go watch it. The stunning queen herself produced this particular one and it's an amazing production. Another one is Love Edited on Omoni Oboli TV, starring Ekama, Etim Eyang, and Michael Dapper is also on this one. When it comes to Ekama and Michael, that's the best chemistry ever. They are just so fantastic together, very beautiful people, and you will love them. No doubt, nothing. Just take it from me. Go and watch this one, you will love it. Deal or No Deal on Ruth Kadiri 247, featuring the queen herself, Ruth Kadiri, Desert the Great, Aten, Jephthah, Frances Wabenike, Obey Titus. This one is a beautiful one. It's a movie about, and I think I love this particular story so much. It's just something that, talks about enabling somebody's character. No matter how much you love that person, when you start enabling them, they think what they are doing is just the right thing to do. And then lastly, before we go, is Unconditional Love on Royal Art TV on YouTube, featuring Too Sweet Anan, Chisom Agwuwike. I love this particular production so much. It's just an amazing one. And Royal Art TV rarely posts, so when they post, you should know that it is something very beautiful that they are talking about. A week with a star on Miwa Lauren Femi TV on YouTube, Love Edited on Omoni Oboli TV, Deal or No Deal on Ruth Kadiri 247, Unconditional Love on Royal Art TV. Go and watch this particular production. I'm very, very sure you would enjoy it.
How would they edit love? I don't know. Until when new people watch, so I don't know.
Go and watch it though.
I don't know. So it has really been a beautiful moment on the show today. And definitely, trust me, it is a wrap on screen time. I'm so happy to go home. I mean, I've tried.
You're happy to go home?
Yes.
I'm not happy.
When they ring the bell, when you're in school, you always want to shout.
Everybody wants to go home.
Yes, I know what I do, but at the same time, I'm happy to go home. So that is it for screen time today. And trust me, this is one of the best editions we've ever had, because this is where stories come alive and stars shine brighter and entertainment never hits us.
And if you felt it, saw it, loved it, then you already know where to be next time. Right here on Screen Time. Every Monday at 5 o'clock p.m. is the time for you to come and watch the beautiful goodness that we are bringing to you. It takes a lot of time to actually open your mouth and start talking, especially when you're having so much fun. I'm very sure you are also going to be having fun wherever you are watching us. Screen Time is that particular program, entertainment program for you to chill, for you to enjoy, and for you to be relaxed.
Absolutely, because it's always the same vibe, same energy. And it is only on Screen Time.
You get that.
All of these things. I am Irimufe Koforola, and as you know, fine boy, rich, single, and every other thing you can always think of. Trust me, if I don't blow my trumpet, who will? I am the man always clothed in wealth and strength. Let some people be jealous.
And I'm Kiki Ajibola. Thank you so much for joining us this evening once again. Till we come your way next week, Monday. See you then. Bye-bye. Toodles.
Hi people, my name is Mo Fakorede and I am a filmmaker and a film director, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. ConsumerHalla TV is everything consumer advocacy, consumer rights, everything that has to do with consumers. On this TV, you'll watch, you'll learn, you'll be educated, and you'll be entertained. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Olubukola Ozone, a photographer and a social media enthusiast. You're watching ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy TV. If you have a problem, any consumer related problem, just holla at them, just like their name implies, and they're going to get it sorted for you. Keep watching, stay tuned. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, my name is Joba Jalabi. I'm a marketing communications professional. I currently lead marketing at Flash Change, a fintech startup. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV, a consumer advocacy channel.
Hello, my name is Sharon Rotimi. I'm an actor and I am on ConsumerHalla TV. Now, ConsumerHalla TV is a consumer advocacy channel. So if you have any issues, consumer related issues with brands and services,
you can reach out to them and they'll be sure to handle it or to cater to you. Thank you so much.
Hi guys, my name is Iyebiye Adeton. I'm a film poster designer and illustrator. This is ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy channel. We show content on consumers-based news, entertainment, and all of that. So I want you guys to stay tuned to ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Anoluwapo Alao, a sales consultant for Star Times Nigeria. This is a ConsumerHalla TV, where they discuss anything consumer needs and get knowledge about anything about consumer. So keep watching.
Hi, my name is Adebola Ogushino. I'm a filmmaker and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. Any consumer-related issues, they've got you.
Hi, my name is Stephen Olorunshisi. I'm a strategy and sales professional, currently working with Obey, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. I mean, this is one of the channels that you don't want to but stay on. Consumer advocacy, brand promotion, everything consumer, what you need to learn for your business to grow. This is a channel where you learn, where you experience entertainment to, but it's good for businesses, for brands, and for an entrepreneur. If you want to know more about businesses, want to know more about brands, please stay watching. All right, thank you so much, ConsumerHalla TV. Keep watching.
Hello, good day. My name is Tunde Balogun. I'm the lead pastor at the Kingsborough Church in London. And you're watching ConsumerHalla TV, which is a new initiation into the TV industry in Nigeria, the first of its kind in Nigeria. And I know that it's going to bring value and quality into the service industry. ConsumerHalla TV is here to offer value to service industry and to give a voice to consumers, bring awareness to the brand industry, and also bring education to what it is to have quality for what you paid for. I know that through ConsumerHalla TV, you are going to be able to get what you have paid for quality-wise and also give a voice to you in wherever it is that you do. I am here to support and give a shout out to say that keep watching ConsumerHalla TV and we'll have a better quality for value in Nigeria and in the global space. Please continue.